both mine on at the moment.
You have 2 on again.
Yeah.
Why did you
Again?
Do you,
Oh, yeah.
do you really?
Yeah.
I thought that was just one of those trendy jumpers that has an
Trendy.
extra colour inside.
That is pretty trendy.
So not all green hoodies have a red jumper attached to it.
What's been happening?
Not a great deal. If anyone does need to take a toilet break today,
Hold it.
please don't touch the mirror or the shower screen because the silicon's fresh.
Don't touch the picture frames.
Yeah, don't touch anything.
Are you suggesting we should have been pissing in the shower?
No, I'm just saying, like,
Piss on the lawn.
yeah,
Don't touch anything.
basically. All right, so you got your thing all hooked up.
We can switch. I thought Ash check this out.
Check this out, man.
What? What's going on?
James's computer.
No signal.
Pornhub.
Whoa.
Pretty
My
clever, eh?
computer. This is what I said that you need for the back of your place. That's an HDMI switch.
I need a HDMI switch.
Switch.
I know a guy that can get you one. Adrian.
You worked at JB.
Oh, I did buy you one.
Oh, we were supposed to pick one up today, remember?
Well, I said if
forgot
we had
about
time, but then it was like late and then we didn't stop.
Yeah, true.
True.
How was everyone's week? We had a week off
Oh, yeah. From this, yeah.
from this.
Not from our
So I feel
general
like,
lives.
I feel like I have 2
I
weeks
was
of
like, wait a minute.
I feel like I have 2 weeks of boring stories to tell.
You've got boring stories to tell?
I got
Yeah.
many.
Oh, it sounds like Adrian's got lots of exciting stories.
Yeah, let's give us one.
Well, on the spot.
On the spot.
I don't know. No, I just come here to socialise.
Yeah, same.
I had an interesting moment at the hairdressers the other week. As you can see, I got a haircut.
Did you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you asked me every day since then.
Yeah, no, interesting. Tell us about the hairdresser. I've just never.
I'm
I'm used to associating like grown men with barbershops, not hairdressers.
I don't grow enough hair for barbershops.
What do you mean?
They, look at my facial hair.
You don't have to go for your face.
Ellen DeGeneres could grow more hair than me. Nah.
Actually, I used to go to a hairdresser and I switched to a barbershop too.
What's the difference?
I like the barbershop I go to now.
One uses
It's
a
like the
fucking machete and the other one uses scissors.
I think it's a different style of cutting.
Yeah,
Like at a hairdresser, they can do ladies' hair. I don't think at barbershops they can do ladies' hair.
Can
Like
chicks
yours.
go to barbers?
yeah. There was a
Yeah.
chick at my barber the other week.
True.
She needed a specific cut. If you catch my drift.
I don't. Explain.
She just had thick, dark hair that needed to be cut in a certain way.
True. You're saying
What?
she's Asian.
All I can think about is you like she's trying to get her pubes shaved.
Well, that didn't happen before I left. It could have happened. No, my barber's sick. It's like the full generic barbershop that you want to go to.
Okay.
You go there and he's just like, there's like 3 barbers and they know everyone.
Oh yeah.
And they like somehow remember your life like as soon as you sit in the chair.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Hey, it's James. Hey!
And then
I feel like when you go to barbers, they cut your hair real neat and shit.
Yeah.
And that's not me.
yeah.
Well, it doesn't have to be.
Yeah, it doesn't have
Mine's like, do the shittest job you can because that's what I look like all the time.
Ready?
Yeah. I'm going to shake my head and you throw scissors at it
Yeah.
and see what happens.
3 of you hold blades and I'll wave my head around.
Yeah, no, they got like beers in the fridge and stuff and it's full like kitted out.
The barbershop I go to, it looks cool, but it's just
Not cool.
they don't have people that work there. It's like they hire a seat there or whatever. There's always different people in there.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah.
You should go try it one time and report on your
I
experience.
should. I should get one of those cutthroat fucking.
Yeah, they do that at the end.
Have you had it before?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
But I look like a gay cunt with like no half stubble.
Maybe not with your hair because it's long, but at the end of the haircut, they like pull out the blade thing and they're like and fucking cut
What do
my
they
neck
do?
up. And then they're like, I'd never had it done the first time. This is the first place I've been that did it.
Yeah.
And they got the hot towel and didn't say shit. And I thought they were just going to like dab it around. But
Just
like,
throw it on your face.
yeah, he comes up behind me and just like squeezes my face with it. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Am I being murdered?
Chloroform. But then I was like, oh, this is kind of nice. Why do I have this weird boner right now?
It's good, hey.
Please don't take the apron off.
Okay, you're all finished. No, can you actually take a little bit more off the top?
Do it again.
Oh, fuck.
Classic.
But you should go.
Nah, I'll stick to my awkward hairdresser. I don't think I'll go back after last time.
Why?
Why? Oh, yeah, we haven't even got to your story yet.
Nah, it wasn't that bad. All will be after you guys analyse it and tell me what the fuck with.
That's what we're here for.
Well,
So I was the only one in there.
fuck
And
with.
it's my usual
Loser.
it's my usual hairdresser, and I've gone to her since like probably grade 12 graduation.
Yeah,
Like,
nice.
for that long. And so I was in there, and I was the only one in there. She's the only one that sort of works there. And this lady walks in. She's like pretty big, but she's like related to her as well because she was in there trying to get like picking something up. And she's looking at me all weird. She goes, "Oh, do you take your kids to the swimming school, the local swimming school?" I was like, "Yeah." She goes, "Oh, I'm your old teacher." I was like, "Oh, that's right." I'm like, "Oh, you left because you were having a baby, right?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah." No, she was. She was having a baby, so she left.
Don't
I'm
jump
like,
to conclusions.
I was like, I thought this story was about to go like.
and I was like, how is everything? Like, how's the baby? Blah blah blah. She goes, "I'm not due for another 2 weeks."
Okay, so it did go there.
Yeah, and I was just like,
Holy shit!
Did you do what you did the other day and just start walking around the hairdressers and reading signs? like with your finger? Tracing every letter?
So awkward.
I'm like, "Oh, so how's the weather, hey?" Yeah, so
I
she took it either one of two ways, and that was like, I must look good for a pregnant person, or I'm so fat that you can't tell I'm pregnant.
Oh,
So
I
I
love
felt
watching you
really
in
bad.
awkward situations.
Yeah, I hate awkward situations.
There was a moment at work.
wait, what did she say?
She just said, "Oh, I'm due in 2 weeks," and I was like, "Oh,
Okay.
awesome!"
I'm getting my
How's my hair
haircut.
look? La 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 la.
Okay.
I just faked a heart attack and got out of there.
Yeah. I love watching you in cringe moments.
Yeah, I hate cringe moments.
Yeah, okay.
The other day was so good at work. There's a guy at work who has Azedo drills.
The only guy with something other than Makita.
Yeah,
drills.
all the rest of the shed's got Makitas, which is probably industry standard at this stage, I'd say. Anywhere you go on a job site, you could steal someone's battery.
Yeah.
Right.
And then what was the joke you made?
We're talking about, I don't even know. I just like paid out on Zito drills and then looked over at him, realizing he's got them. And then I kind of said, as I was saying it, I was like,
now it's originally it was I meant to say that.
Yeah, yeah.
no, it was like, as I was saying, I was like, yeah, I'm ripping on him.
I've got a good ear.
And he wasn't listening, but then I just went like, waited for him to turn out, and then he took way too long to turn around. And he goes, "Oh, you're fucking." And then everyone made out as if I didn't realize, and made it awkward for me.
No one. Made
I think you made it
for
awkward for yourself.
You made
because
it awkward for everybody.
Around, you went around the shed like reading with your fingers, like
autistic,
words and shit.
Truck.
I was like, "Oh, look at this thing on the wall here." It's my way of changing subject through my actions.
Oh.
But
yeah.
Oh, that was hectic.
Today at the job we were fitting. It was fun. We were in the kitchen, and then the two people that we were fitting for started having a argument, like a full-blown argument. It was so awkward.
Just abusing each other, and I'm just like,
what the fuck? You go get coffee.
he's like, "Oh, go get us coffees," or she said it, I can't remember. And then she's like, "Oh, no, you do it." And then he's like, "I'm fucking doing the plumbing." And then she's like, "Fucking her." And they just started swearing at each other. And then and then later on she comes back, she's like, "You would never fucking get up and fucking get coffee." And just like full going off. Like the 4 and 5-year-old are just listening.
Yeah.
And then I'm just sort of doing my thing.
I looked at Ash and I was like, how awkward do you feel right now?
Yeah. And then I said to Asia, I'm like, I get that for me that was an awkward situation, but then I have to just realize that they probably talk like that 10 times a day to each other. Yeah. But for me, it's like, oh my God, they're having their like relationship defining moment.
Kids come with me.
It's like they had their first fight over.
Yeah. It's because like I don't do that with my relationships. I just assume it's like a crazy bad thing, but it's probably normal for a lot of people.
Yeah. I just imagine like Katie asking you something like, "Have you taken the rubbish out?" And you're just walking out and getting
busy,
on the
all right?
You walking out and getting on the mower and just like starting to do laps.
Can't you see I'm mowing the lawn?
She would roll her eyes at me once, and I'm like, I have to go to my therapist.
Oh, fuck.
That was good fun.
Yeah.
It was fine.
Do you get awkward in like public displays of affection?
When he does it?
When I'm
like
involved
when you
or
see
not involved.
when you see people, like other people. No,
No, like if there's two people making out, I just sort of like think that's fucking
that's
Gross.
hot.
yeah. You've obviously known each other for a week.
Yeah. No, because I thought of you when I was at gym the other day, and there was like,
You're like, fuck, Ash just ripped. I want to be like him.
yeah, no, there was like, there's a dude and chick that came in, and I don't know if they were like in a new relationship, but they were just fucking all over each other at the gym.
Why?
I don't
Why
know.
at the gym?
I don't know. And they're just like, after everything they did, they'll just like rub each other and stuff.
Oh, that's a good squat.
So I was like watching him out of the corner of my eye the whole time. And he went over to the bench press, and she assumed the position. Like normally when you spot up near the bar. She knelt on the ground in front of like
He
his
sat on
legs.
his chest and squat.
She was like kneeling in front of his legs, and then they were talking, and then he would roll back and start doing bench. And while he's lifting, she would like rub his thighs and shit. And
What
I'm
the
like, I'm
fuck?
so uncomfortable.
What is happening? Did I just enter a porno?
Yeah. And I was like,
I need you to go to the
this is
toilet.
not the place. I
Yeah.
was like, I wonder what Ash would do in
Not-
this situation.
Not in these gym pants.
Oh no, it's the barber all over again.
No, I can do that. No, I can do like that stuff. That doesn't bother me. So I've been thinking about it. Like, it's not cringe that bothers me. I can handle that. It's aggressive situations that don't involve me.
Yeah, right.
Like, I can de-escalate something that's happening between me and someone else. But if it's like two other people near me in my vicinity and they're like going at each other, and I feel like jumping in to be like the mediator.
Yeah.
But I can't. Like when at work, if two people are arguing, I'm just like, ha 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 ha, ha. We're all friends, right?
I'm the opposite.
I'll chuck in jokes and just like hope it diffuses
You
the
just
moment.
laugh
Yeah.
and watch the action.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to be the bodyguard to the president and just dive in front of an insult.
I love it when it's other people because I like poke the fire.
Yeah.
But when it's me, I just like see red, get so angry.
I think I fear like them turning around and going, what the fuck are you looking at? And then they're taking it out on me.
How do you feel like in public when, there's always that, I guess, stereotypical like guy that's too angry for no reason whatsoever and like trying to start a fight with someone?
Yeah. I'm cool. Like if everyone's against the one person, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But if it's like, if it's some drunk dude just like trying to fight everyone, I'm just like entertainment.
Yeah.
But if it's two people arguing about something, I don't know, like it has to be a specific thing. It's weird.
Do you step in if
I never
the aggressive person?
I'll step in like in a background way, or just I'll throw a joke out there. So like if someone says something,
just throw a rock.
like I can feel them escalating to it. Like it starts out like it's specific between two certain people at like a job or whatever.
Yeah.
And they'll be like joking aggressively to each other, and I can feel it just on that fucking borderline of it's gonna escalate into something.
That's like me.
So I continue the joke and sort of pull it back a bit. I'm like, ha, what he actually meant was
Yeah.
Actually, I think I've noticed you.
without getting specific.
No, get specific. Get real specific.
So that one time when you come up to
Yeah.
I don't know, I just hate conflict. Like I'm so agreeable that if someone like if I'm talking to someone about something and then I give my opinion but they disagree with it and they say, oh no, it's fucking blah blah blah, I'll be like, oh yeah, no, true. I just don't have the energy or the fucking
You fully just triggered something that I just remembered, and both of you would have known if you came to my son's birthday. But anyway,
you have a kid.
no. So Parker had his party last week, and we went to this. What are they called? Like play center? Yeah, play center. So that was the first party we've ever done where we've put it in like someone else's hands. Like normally Nikita's like fucking has to be part of every little thing.
Yeah.
And we rock up there and the lady can see us holding our 2-year-old boy and walks us to the party room, and it's done up as like all pink princess stuff. And admittedly, Parker's probably a unisex name. I've seen like boys and girls called Parker. And she's like looked and she's gone, what does he identify as? We've probably got the wrong room. And then she walked back. Then we had to watch her walk back and talk to our manager behind the counter for them to be like, no, it's the right room. So then she like had to come back. She's like, oh, no, this is it. And then she had to like play it up like just pretend there wasn't pink streamers and shit everywhere. And I'm like, and Nikita's like, say something. And I'm like,
Do something about
she's
this.
like, do something. I'm like, mm-mm. And she's like, pull the posters off the wall. And I'm like,
Wait,
no.
so they
pulling
just
down.
fucked up the decos thinking it was a girl.
Yeah, they thought it was a girls'
Wouldn't
party.
that be a question? Like,
That's what I thought. That's
are they
what
not
I-
allowed to
on the
ask?
form.
you?
You've
Yeah,
ticked the
maybe
wrong
not.
box.
Yeah, well,
real.
Nikita organised it also.
Every colour's rainbow.
Yeah,
From now on.
and then like the little boy, because they had 2 party rooms, and the next one was a boy, and their party started half an hour later. So like Nikita and like my mum and her sister and stuff were like, oh, just see if they can quickly swap. And I'm like, oh, but then that's going to put their party out. And I'm like,
Conflict.
I'm going to go sit in the slide.
Yeah, no, that's the shit that I fucking can't handle.
Do you want to come and play?
Yeah.
It's when there's like, we're all eating dinner and then someone has like a bad meal and they're like, I'm going to say something. I just like sink into my chair while they're saying it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Do you ever send food back?
No,
Never.
never.
Never,
I'll,
ever.
I'll eat
I'll-
fucking
yeah.
dog shit. before
I'll
I-
eat dog shit.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
We had this one friend, my brother's friend actually, and they were out at, I don't know if it's like a turf club or like, you know, like where they have
Yeah.
just like pub food essentially.
Yeah.
And we got the chicken palmy. Always gets chicken palmy.
Yeah.
And he goes, do you reckon this is all right? And they looked at it and it was raw.
Oh,
He's like,
Something like that, I'd probably say, can you just
Yeah.
get me another one? Like, I wouldn't complain, but I'd ask for them to fix it.
yeah.
But some people are
yeah.
like, this is
I
bullshit.
wouldn't. I'll just,
like,
I just
Everyone
wouldn't
was
eat it.
like, that's, no,
Yeah.
it'll make you sick. And he's like, no, I'm not going to complain. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Did he eat it?
I'll eat the skin.
I don't know if he, I don't know if he ate it or just like left it.
Yeah,
aside
I'd
and
just
didn't
leave
eat
it.
Yeah.
I'd just leave it and get Macca's on the way home or something.
But
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, this is how bad I am, right? I ordered a coffee from.
They gave me a Coke.
No,
and I was like, thank you.
I ordered an ice long black from Macca's like I do every morning, and I get to work. I pulled up to work, and I'd finished it, and I was like chewing on the ice, and there was something in my mouth that was way too chewy. So I pulled out. It was like a little bit of glass. I was like, what the fuck? It was like a speck of glass. So I'm like, I better melt the ice down to see how much glass is in here. I put it in the microwave. I have a photo. I'll send it. And it was just big chunks of ice, like ice-sized glass in
Yeah.
my fucking coffee. And so I rang him. I'm like, oh, I've got glass in my coffee. And he's like, oh, again? Like it's happened before. And so what happens was, oh yeah. So anyway, he goes, oh, come down and fucking, we'll give you like a week's free coffees and all this shit.
Yeah.
And it's the manager who serves me every morning from the drive-through at like 5:30 in the morning. So the next day I got a free coffee. I was like, oh yeah, cheers. And then
Forgot
he goes, oh, just all week you can have free coffees. I'm like, oh, I guess sweet. Anyway, every other time I went, there was like some 10-year-old from school serving me. I didn't want to like explain the situation. It's like,
Excuse me, I get free
I
coffee?
get free coffee because you guys tried to kill me. And then
You
everyone
should have sued him for
that's,
millions.
That's what everyone says. Like, you should sue him. Like, bro, like, nothing happened to me. So I ended up going to the doctors that next day because I was freaking out that maybe I had some and it was just in me and I didn't know yet.
Yeah.
So they did like an X-ray and they couldn't see anything.
It's glass.
Just
It's
copious,
kinda- it's
copious
kinda
amounts
hurt.
of semen.
What's this hard lump in here?
So I was kind of hoping I'd had glass in me so I could sue him for trillions. But
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you still.
that was me. Like that, I had fucking almost died.
Yeah.
And I didn't even really complain. I still went back. And like, I knew one of the girls that worked there and she saw.
How did it happen?
Oh yeah, so she saw my post I just posted my story. On my story, like the photo, I just said, oh, Macca's gave me glass instead of ice, whatever I said. But I didn't like call out the Macca's or
Yeah.
anything. And she messaged me, she's like, I've just gone back through the camera footage from the night before, and it was like some trainee or whatever. She got a glass and like scooped the ice out of the machine, which you're not meant to do for that
Yeah, yeah.
exact reason.
Yeah.
You're meant to use the scoop and put it into the glass. But yeah, she broke it in the thing and she was there like trying to fish bits of glass out. And like when that happens, you meant to empty it and
Yeah.
start again.
But
But yeah, like it was on the footage and everything. So
what glasses do they have at Macca's?
must be like when you eat in, you can, or if you have like an iced coffee but
Oh,
dine
yeah.
in, they
Yeah,
give you
yeah.
those. It's like
Yeah,
the
like
tall
a
version of
normal
that
glass.
Yeah,
What a rookie.
I still went back.
You guys? I haven't been to Macca's since they've been that fancy.
Since the 90s.
Huh? Like, at least not to go and eat in a Macca's.
Remember when they started doing
Sure.
salads
When's the last time you went and ate at, like inside a Macca's?
before I was not vaccinated?
I don't know. We went into a Macca's together like a week ago. We didn't
sit down and eat.
We didn't eat in, but like we went inside so
Going
we could see
in
everything.
and not sitting in and eating is the same as going to drive-through.
But do you just walk straight to the counter and don't look around?
No, no.
So do you mean when did you last dine in?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably a couple of years ago when I went in and got my coffee and toasty and just sat down and ate it while I watched YouTube
Okay.
on a Saturday.
Sounds like a good day.
Yeah, highlight.
Yeah, because I've obviously I've had Macca's since then, but it's always it's just drive-through.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know when we've actually dined in, but sometimes when the drive-through is like next level, I just walk in
Okay. And
then watch the car that was like just in front of me in the drive-through leave 10 minutes before I do.
do they still do birthday parties at Macca's, or is it like this is an unhealthy party now?
I don't know.
Yeah, they got like the party room. I had a Max party once.
So did I.
Everyone's had one.
I don't think everyone's had one. Like not now. But
Yeah, not
I
now,
was
but back
in
in
a
our
Macca's
day.
ad when I was a kid.
What?
So mum took me to Macca's. I was like 3 or 4, and mum took me to Macca's, and there was like a camera crew there, like with all the big crane camera and shit, and they were filming like the this is at Beenleigh Macca's. They were filming like the kids section,
Yeah.
and there was like hardly
Couldn't
anyone
do
at
that these
Macca's.
days.
Disclaimer.
And they're like, oh, can your kid just play in here, and we film him and sign this to say we can use it in the advertisement.
Yeah.
Anyway, it wasn't even like an Australian ad. It was an international ad, so we never got to see it. But apparently there was footage of me like playing in the playground in this thing. And they're
I
like,
could just imagine.
He's
Just two other kids arguing and just asking.
hiding under the slide.
bring your autistic kid to Macca's.
See, that headline writes itself. Ex-Macca's ad kid gets glass in coffee.
In Macca's, it
Now
comes full
owns
circle.
McDonald's.
The irony.
Oh man.
But speaking of what's it called? Fucking play centre parties.
Yeah.
So we got invited to one the other day. So one of the mums at daycare invited us. Well, our kid, but asked mum, my wife.
Asked mum.
I'm so fucking confused. Anyway,
Okay, slow down.
so she knows our kid and knows that her kid's friends with our kid. And so
Oh my gosh. No,
So complicated. Okay, so your kids go to daycare together.
Yeah.
Perfect.
but we didn't know who her kid was, and we're just like, yeah, sure. So she gave us an
Yeah.
invitation, and then last night we went through the app. We got like the owner app where they send photos of your kid of the day.
The
like
owner app.
It's called Owner.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So
You own this child.
yeah. So through the day they'll text you updates.
think the
They'll
app's
send
called
you. It's
Story
like you get like
I don't know what ours is called.
yeah, it's the same. So
I don't know the password.
I don't ever look.
Yeah, I don't. I always get notifications, and sometimes I'm interested if it's like, oh, Westy did this at football today, and I'm like, oh, cool. And then it's like log in, and I'm like, oh, I guess I'll never
forgot
know.
password.
Yeah, go on.
Anyway, so we didn't know who the kid was, and I think the name was like Isla or something weird like that.
Tell me
And
something else, but I can't
so
remember.
last night we're just like, hey Joshy, who's Isla? And we're just scrolling through the photos, getting him to point. And he's naming every kid, but we couldn't find this one girl. And we're like, what the fuck? So we don't even know. Like we said yes to the party, so we're just gonna rock up and
Oh no, it's just like
It's going to be like the teacher
No.
standing in the corner.
This
like,
is gonna
"Hi,
be-
Ash."
you know,
the kid's gonna be like, who's this?
it's gonna be exactly like that thing I told you about today.
Oh yeah, fuck, that's so bad.
Yeah. Okay, so these friends of ours, they have their daughters. I think she's in prep or grade 1, some young class.
Yeah.
And it was her birthday not long ago. And then so they sent out invitations to the class. They're like, okay, we're just gonna have something small, like a dinner.
Yeah.
Pick 10 friends that you want to come to dinner. So she picked out 10 friends, wrote out invitations, sent them to school. And she had a substitute teacher that day.
Oh,
And then so these invitations went out to 10 different kids.
Just random kids.
So they got replies from these 10 different kids. And they're like, RSVP'd, right? Said, okay.
Yeah.
And then they were like, these aren't the kids that we invited. Okay, we'll cop it. We'll invite the 10 kids
Yeah.
that your friends that you wanted to come to the thing, sent them to school again. Another substitute teacher
what the fuck?
sent these invitations to the wrong classroom. So 10 more kids that
Grade
weren't
12
even in
rock
her
up. Oi,
class,
let's get fucked up.
weren't even in her class RSVP'd.
That's fucked.
So 20 people turn up at this dinner, and they like have their food or whatever, and nobody knows who anybody is.
That's so bad.
And then
She's asking like, where are my
oh
friends?
yeah, she's like, what time when are my friends coming?
So sad.
I was like, oh my god. And then so then it comes to cutting the cake. It's like, all right, let's go sing happy birthday. And like, who's this?
Like, happy birthday, dear. Silence.
That sucks.
And I was like, oh my god, that is so terrible.
You know where they fucked up? They didn't write individual names in the invitations.
Yeah.
You don't just send a blanket like invitation out. Well, you give it to your daughter to hand out to her friends.
But then you
Yeah.
can't rely. You can't like. I don't know. I don't think I could rely. Like,
Yeah, I don't know about that because
Yeah, true.
some days when I pick Westy up, I just sit there and like watch some of the kids interact, and they're just like
a bug.
yeah, basically. But fuck. Yeah, I always hit Westy up. I'm like, "Do you like this kid?" And he's like, "Nah." And I'm like, "Do you want to go to his party?" He's like, "Not really."
We do that too, though. We
Yeah.
ask. And like, Jack, our oldest kid's 6, and up until last year, it was like always big parties because we were like,
Yeah.
"Who do you want to invite?" Everybody. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah.
And then
Me too.
yeah, so now it's like we're slowly getting to the stage where it can be whittled down to like, who are your good friends,
Yeah.
so we can just not invite everyone.
Yeah, we I don't know if you guys have the same thing at your schools or daycares or whatever, but Westy, this is his second year at that school, and then last year there's like, well, at our school there's this one like fully over the top parent that has to be involved in everything in the school, knows like everyone, like has the teachers on
Yeah.
Facebook and shit, and
Okay.
like, and just
Part of the actual, like, there's like a parents and friends friggin'
Yeah.
thing where they help the school. Like,
yeah,
at
there's
time.
that. But she's like, she just has to be involved in everything. She's fucking annoying. Anyway,
Why are you helping the children?
the first, this was back when I had my business as well. So I was like a multi-millionaire and shit.
Yeah.
So the first like school party,
This is a guy podcasting from a meth lab.
the first school party we went to, she had a baby the same time Nikita had her baby, and she's like, "Oh, they're talking and shit," and she's like, "Oh, it sucks to be back at work and stuff," and Nikita's like, "Oh, I'm still on maternity leave." She's like, "When are you going back?" And she's like, "Oh, James has just started his business, so once that's up and running, I'll probably be like admin for him or something. So I'll just work like a day or so a week." And she like didn't like that for some reason. And then like since that party, they've just like started like, they'll still, when they see each other, they're like, "Hey, how's it going?" But then as soon as their backs are turned, they're like,
Oh, yeah.
fuck you. Anyway, their kid had a party, and the whole way there, Nikita's like stressing out about the party and shit. And I'm like, "It's going to be fine." And then we're driving, and then we enter this like big, nice gated estate, and we're like, "Uh-oh." And then we get there, and they're just like in this mega mansion and shit. And I'm like, Westy's never having a house party. It was so awkward, and everything was so over the top.
Yeah.
Westy's like running around, and they had a swing set and stuff. He's like, "We have one of these at home," and I'm like,
It
"Not
goes
like that."
the slide goes straight into the fence.
It actually does.
But kids don't care about
Yeah,
that
I
shit.
know.
No. The slide's a slide.
Yeah.
I don't think I don't really care about that shit either, though.
No.
Like, I'd rather you be a nice person than fucking
I'm
have
a
a big
pretty.
house.
What the fuck are those?
I had them more pocket.
What are you doing?
What are those?
Oh, I bought them, but it's probably distracting, so don't.
Oh,
pay too
nah.
much attention.
It's definitely not distracting pulling 4 random leaded cubes out of
So
your.
it's a puzzle. It's like you have to make a
I love
word.
puzzles.
Yeah, you got to use the 4 dice to make a word, but then you have once you make the word, you got to be able to spin them 4 times to make a word on each side.
Oh.
So I don't know. I can never figure it out, but I think I know the
I
answer.
can't.
now.
I feel like this is your
What do you mean
trick.
you think you
It's
know the
way
answer
too
now?
distracting now, but
Yeah. I feel like this is your trick to get out of awkward situations.
He's like, oh, there's a puzzle.
"Oh, where did these come from?"
It is distracting.
It sucks
It is
because,
very
like-
distracting, and now I kind of want to do it.
I want to do it too.
like
It's
that
not
could,
right now.
that could be a W or an E. That could be a U or a C, and it's so fucking hard. But yeah, it's
All right,
my,
That's what she said.
We'll have a crack after.
yeah, definitely don't do it now.
Okay. Why would you take it out now?
Yeah.
Now that's all I'm
So
going to be
bad,
thinking
yeah,
about.
same.
You got to take them off the table because I'm just going to be looking at the letters.
As I was
And I
walking
just
out,
saw you do the same
Yeah.
thing. You're like,
I was wondering where the other two were. I was like, ooh.
Is that an N or a Z?
Yeah.
I thought they were magnetic the way you were holding them.
I had him in my pocket.
These definitely aren't distracting.
I grabbed him as I was on my way out. I'm like, I'll just throw him on the thing. Maybe you'll fiddle with them while we're telling amazing
On the fridge,
fun
because I'm just going to keep looking at it. I can't. Self-control.
Okay. No, wait. Embarrassing that I thought you guys would care.
What do you mean we do care? It's just not the right thing for
Suss
this.
it out later. Definitely.
Wait, let's crack this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
okay.
What's this rum you guys have been talking about for the last fucking...
What do you mean?
I don't know.
I just said.
Apparently it's some special rum. Campfire rum.
Do you want any ash?
Yeah.
Do you want ice?
Spare
Yeah.
shit in the woods.
Can you please get some ice ash?
I talked to someone, one of the other dads at Kenzie School. She's like fully into whiskey as well.
Yeah.
And he's like, he likes rum too. He's like, oh, put up a thing on his story about this. And I was like, God damn it, I want to try it so bad. But I got to wait. That is the skinniest ice I've ever seen.
Yeah, they're not good. I've got to get some better ones.
Do you know what I saw the other day?
What'd you see?
It was like a fridge, and the ice cubes that it makes are those round whiskey ice cubes, like giant round ice cubes. I was like, that is so friggin' cool.
Why don't we get one of them?
I think it's expensive. Actually, I want to look at it.
It's what?
I think it's expensive.
Oh,
When are you getting sponsors?
I don't know.
When you release a podcast.
How much do you want?
Triple that. No, that's good. Someone's got to drive home.
Not me.
Why have I got floaties in my ice already?
Bullshit.
Is that a spider
Where?
It's fine.
in my ice?
It's protein.
In my drink?
You
It's a
got-
legit spider. Did that come out of the bottle?
Probably.
No, you're right, mate.
Yeah, you'll be right.
I just chew my...
Adrian made me drink cum ice one day, so you'll be fine.
It wasn't cum ice, and it was fine.
This spider
It
died.
actually smells pretty good.
This spider died the best.
All the reviews I've read are not good.
Why?
So I'm worried.
The person that I talked to, he was like, it's fucking sick.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Apparently the premix cans are just like, don't
This-
go anywhere near.
This smells like
Pre-mix cans of this.
what's that
you
milky
can get
drink?
premix cans.
But you don't want to mix it. That's not what it's for.
What's that milky drink? Chicks drink? Mud shakes?
I
Yeah.
like
Yeah, it
those
smells
too.
like a-
I like those too.
It smells like a caramel liqueur. You reckon?
Yeah. I think it smells like butterscotch and macadamia.
Oh, that's what I'm smelling, butterscotch.
This is the fridge I want to get when I.
Oh.
Wow, that's
Wow, that
fucking
is-
unreal.
Is it good?
Yeah. Legit.
Let me make this full screen. I'm still.
I love macadamias.
Yeah, that's pretty good. 5.5 grand, hey?
Yeah, but look at this.
I think LG want to sponsor you.
Interesting.
I just want it for this.
Yeah, nice. That's pretty cool.
Well, the actual cute.
Yeah, it makes
Sophia.
whiskey. Like, so in.
How does it do that?
I don't know. But like, so. There's,
Oh, I know
think,
how.
Okay,
Care to share?
Enlighten us?
Yeah.
It'd be like.
I know how to.
Do you know how?
No, I don't.
Okay,
That's why
let's
I'm waiting for
let's
you.
tell him.
Okay.
It'd be like two things that fill up and then they open up like that.
How?
Two
Oh, yeah.
two half spheres. What are they called?
Yeah, that's
Semisphere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
Semis-
more likely than what I thought.
And then
I
it would
don't
just
think
open up.
so.
What would you do?
I
You
don't
reckon?
know.
'Cause
But
then-
I just think, because you think about the ice in the friggin' thing, like even like, so the silicon, you had to fucking press it out to get it out.
Yeah.
And even like in the ones that are like hard, the fridges that have the hard ones that
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you can twist the little handle, it flexes the plastic so it can crack out. I don't think it could pop open. I could be wrong, but
Yeah, maybe.
But if the mechanism splits open and the ice cube is a whole thing,
how?
it
How
has
does
to
it split open?
It'll either stick to one side or you know how ice cream scoops work? You scoop
Yeah,
the ice
yeah,
cream,
yeah,
then
it
you
makes
press
a
the
little-
lever and maybe it levers out.
I think you can leave it out. I want to, okay, yeah, anyway. I just thought it was so cool.
Go to Harvey Norman tomorrow and ask for a demonstration.
Yeah, let's start a science channel.
Yeah.
I do want to get
I'm going to buy one of these fridges today if you can show me how this works.
If you can explain.
And I can get
And then-
finance.
And then it's such a fucking wankery move, but it's like this door in the front, you knock on it and it lights up so you can see what's inside.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't have that when you have kids.
Oh, just, yeah.
Be knocking on the fridge all day.
Anyway, I was like, it's pretty fucking cool.
Where do you stick like your kids' awards and stuff?
In the office.
On the bottom of the fridge.
We had a fridge that wasn't magnetic.
Yeah,
So
my mum had
frustrating.
one of them once.
Yeah, fucking hell.
What do you reckon about this, Adrian?
I've only had like
It's actually the best rum I've ever had in my life. It's up there with coconut, Malibu.
It's different.
Speechless.
no, it's good. It's like have like a weird like orange
Chocolate?
note.
What was the one thing we kept tasting the first episode?
Chocolate.
Chocolate. Yeah. The first sip was pretty good.
Oh, you're pulling off it now. Can you taste orange? I can taste orange now.
I can't taste orange.
Orange? What's wrong with you?
Can you taste orange?
No, I'm not stroking out. Orange. Oh, I suppose.
Go
It's
again.
that butterscotch aftertaste.
Go again and then think about orange.
Okay. Ready, guys?
Don't do it into
Go.
the mic.
Everyone
Here we
listening,
go.
ready?
Don't.
Oh, it tastes so much.
Oh, yes. What the fuck?
Thank you.
Get out of my head.
Your turn. When you like press it on your tongue and then you like
Yeah, there's something weirdly orange about it.
Like, I can taste it, but I think it's because you've put it in my
no
head.
no.
Placebo.
I can taste it, but it's not real.
Because that tasted completely different to my last two sips. And I think it's because I was trying to convince myself it was something.
Yeah, you've ruined it for us.
Yeah. That's it. I'm going to tip it out.
It's not bad.
Nah, it's pretty good. I like it.
Yeah, it's all right.
For everyone listening, it's butterscotch and macadamia flavored Bundaberg rum.
Is it supposed to be limited edition?
That's what I heard when it first got released.
Because
and now-
I heard that too, but then the guy that I was talking to, he was like, "Nah, it's just going to be out now."
Yeah, because you could just get it from the distillery.
They say that to get sales.
That's in
Online.
bottle shops.
Yeah. And now it's in selected bottle shops. And now
Limited
it's like
edition.
everywhere.
Yeah, it's limited until they release the next batch.
Yeah.
Why? Like, why this one does it become not limited edition?
I don't know. I guess
Unless it's not profitable to make.
because it's
bulk.
been pretty popular.
It's good, but I think I prefer those, like the actual liquors.
Yeah.
that we had.
I think they say limited edition to sell a heap, and then there'll be a high demand, and
Yeah,
they say, "Oh,
I think that's
due
it.
to the high demand, it's
Yeah.
no longer limited. We're going to pump it
Yeah,
out."
do a short release
Yeah.
to see if it's going to sell, and then if it sells, go fucking
But it's only going to
grab 20 of those barrels out the back and
dumb because
tip a couple of macadamias in it.
it's like we're going to inflate our sales by saying it's limited edition. Then we're going to like, oh, that means people want it, but it's only because like people think that it's limited.
Yeah, well, that's the main reason I wanted it, because I thought you wouldn't be able
the
to get
shelf.
it again. Yeah.
And now, if it stays around forever, will you be angry?
I mean, some of those bottles are around forever.
Yes.
I really want to crack the absinthe.
Do it then.
I will. Would you care?
Why do you want that so bad?
It's because it brings back memories.
I don't think it's like what it used to be.
It's menthol, isn't it? Or it's like
Supposedly,
basically mouthwash. Looks
What's
like
that licorice flavor? Aniseed.
Yeah, what the fuck is licorice?
Aniseed.
And what? How?
What is licorice?
Yeah, how?
Such a broad question.
Yeah, no, literally, what is licorice?
Bring that shit up, Adrian.
And how is it possible that any human likes it?
I don't like
It's
licorice.
fucking-
I don't like licorice either.
Is Dr Pepper like licorice?
No, it's not.
I've never had a
is
Dr.
because
Pepper.
Dr.
What
Pepper
is-
tastes
I
like
will-
anus as well.
I will be bringing you a
Whoa.
Dr. Pepper next week.
What's it taste like?
Shit. Licorice.
Fuck you.
Does it?
No,
know.
it's like cherry-ish.
That's what I heard.
Oh, no, it's like almond. Do you know what like an almond flavor is?
No.
Yes, it is. Marzipan.
Dr. Pepper?
Yeah.
Because
Maybe I'm just retarded. I haven't had it. Maybe I should have it like now.
I'll bring
I heard
3.
something about it being like cherry as well, because I used to live off cherry Coke.
Yeah.
And then everyone's like, do you like Dr. Pepper? I'm like,
It's not the same.
Vanilla-
yes, I love Dr. Pepper.
Toads.
I have heaps of Dr. Pepper at home.
It's huge in America.
Yeah.
Who owns Dr. Pepper? Is that a Coke thing or is Dr. Pepper like
I don't know.
the company?
We had a kid at our school go to America because it was like all the shit on movies and stuff you see are American brands. I was like, oh, get us some Kool-Aid while you're there. And then he bought me back Kool-Aid and I was like, what do I do with it now? I just like had a packet of Kool-Aid.
Packet.
So licorice it's a herb essentially, and they made a little candy out of it.
Growing a licorice tree. Wait, what? Really?
Yeah. Licorice is a herb that grows in parts of Europe and Asia. Licorice contains, I can't read it from here, glycyrrhizin. which can cause side effects when eaten in large amounts. What side effects? That's not
Black
helpful.
shit.
I see something about ulcers.
The chemical in licorice is thought
Look
to
at that
decrease
line.
swelling.
Near where your mouse is. There is also no good evidence to,
Oh my
to
God.
support
What
using licorice for COVID-19.
Do they tack that on everything now?
They must do. Oh my gosh.
Crazy. Damn it.
Why? Why damn it?
I don't know. I thought if I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Who owns
The world
Dr.
is
Pepper?
fucked. Yeah, who owns Dr. Pepper?
What is Pete? What happened?
Dr. Fred Pepper.
Did I?
Peppa Pig. Who owns Dr.
Is that how you spell it?
There we go.
Is that it?
Yeah.
What?
No, it's not, is it?
The drink. Like,
It's this. This is Dr. Pepper.
yeah, that's it. Like, who would... It'd be owned by someone. It's like Coke
Snapple.
owns Mount Franklin.
Snapple Group. Oh my god. What the fuck is Snapple Group?
I'm pretty sure Snapple is like a apple drink. So it's probably like a Schweppes or a
Oh, yeah.
like something like that in the States.
Oh my god, going down a rabbit
Oh
hole.
my god. See, this is why
Rabbit
you
hole.
can be the designated Googler.
Did Dr. Pepper do 9/11?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what Snapple Group is. Anyway, I'm going to bring Dr. Pepper in so you can try. Oh, what flavour?
Yeah, bring it in. I'll bring a Guinness
it
in
in.
because I feel like we'll all like
I don't know if I could do Guinness.
Well, I've been smashing the dark beers like a lot now, the stouts.
Oh, no wonder.
And then I realized Guinness is
Sorry.
like a black beer. I'm like, I would like it.
Everyone, I like Guinness. Everyone says that Dr. Pepper tastes like different shit, but it's because it's made out of 23 flavours. That's why people can taste different shit in it.
It's like the dress, black or
23 flavors.
Cola, cherry,
Amaretto.
licorice, amaretto, which is almonds, which is what I said it is. Almond, vanilla, blackberry,
Apricot.
apricot.
What the fuck?
I really like Dr. Pepper. Like, it's probably really bad for you, but I like the taste of it.
cola, cherry, licorice. I hate cherry, hate licorice. Don't know what armadillo is.
Amaretto is.
Amaretto.
I'll bring that in
There's
for you
some
too.
amaretto
It's really
over
good.
there.
Oh, it's
Don't
so
they live in
good.
the Amazon?
No.
Almond,
What do you
vanilla.
mean they live in? What?
Is it an animal?
Huh? Amaretto.
You're thinking of an armadillo.
Can I make a helmet?
Wait,
out of it?
is there a soft drink that's, or is there any drink that's like got animal in it apart from like dairy drinks? Like a meat drink. Oh, meat drink.
no.
Let's make steak flavored.
Disgusting.
Let's make steak flavored drinks.
Disgusting.
Imagine that.
The
Just-
Liver King would love that.
No.
Have you guys seen The Liver King?
Yes. Yes.
Heck.
It could be done.
Why'd you shake your head at that? You don't like him?
No, it's weird.
Yeah, he is a bit weird.
Well, I just come up with $1 million idea.
Yeah.
Just saying.
They
can't
could
with- I
kill,
come up with some
They
good
could
shit.
kill millions of people from drinking raw animal blood. No, we'll cook it first.
Cook it, blend it, juice it. It's just meat juice.
Yeah, cherry
In a
flavored
can.
chicken.
Have you guys seen this? Oh my god.
Don't laugh so hard. This is awkward.
Told you to get the Bluetooth headphones.
Oh, I'm going to read this.
I did not. What did you do with that spider?
Yeah, so it's
What
Yeah,
do?
did you drink that?
the spider.
Yeah.
I forgot all about it.
And now it's gone.
That's in my intestines. And when he wakes up from his alcohol coma, he's going to eat me from the inside out.
Have you guys seen this thing?
No, pull it out.
Dr. Pepper.
No, not Dr. Pepper.
We had our first dick kick the other day too.
From who?
Just while Adrian's bringing this up.
Did you say dick kick?
Yeah, we got some new couches out there, some like single armchair sort of couches because Nikita's fucking redoing the house again for some reason. And Westy made his little brother put one leg on each one. And I'm like, and I was
I
watching,
can see what you're
Yeah.
gonna do.
and they were like playing for a bit, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, he's like doing the splits, and they're both laughing, and Westy just lines him up and just kicks him as hard as he can in the dick.
Oh
and I'm like,
no!
oh, and Parker just dropped. And I'm like, Westy, you can't do that.
Why not? All right, you ready? Sit on the couch.
Shit.
I'll show you.
Oh, it was so bad. And it took every like bit of my body to just be like, oh, don't laugh, don't laugh.
It's just become a thing.
Yeah.
Fuck, was he alright?
Yeah, he's all right. He like, it dropped him. But then he was
Purple.
like, yeah. But then he was back up.
So funny.
This is a computer algorithm that
Oh,
makes pictures that these aren't real. These people don't exist.
Yeah, you type anything in and an AI algorithm will
No.
construct a
Like,
picture. Is that right?
no, you just like refresh. It's just none of these people exist. But
How can that be proven though?
Because sometimes there's like glitches and you can tell. But
A good glitch.
like these just look like people.
There's one that
Hey, he's kind of cute.
He looks like Jesse Eisenberg.
He looks like if he had different hair, Ash's old apprentice.
That's legit.
I feel like these are real pictures.
No, they're not.
How though? How do you know that?
Because it says it's
No,
internet.
because
Says.
that's
Nah, he's legit on the border of Mexico.
it's just like generic people.
There's I forgot which
Yeah,
site it
it's the
was,
algorithm.
but you type in anything and it will construct
How
an
does the
AI.
algorithm work? Oh, I can't read it from you.
It'll construct an AI version
And
of
zoom
whatever
in if
you
you
write.
stretch your fingers.
No,
Oh, what the fuck?
I don't know.
Sorry, my Mac's from 2003.
Yeah, new computer. I'll go and learn it. Anyway, I can read it from you.
Yeah.
So it's just generating random people's faces based on the style GAN algorithm from NVIDIA as well. How does it work? It opens up new possibilities.
Read the code.
Yeah. I feel like
011110010.
I know you're the
No.
stat man, but I feel like you can't statistically prove those people don't exist.
Yeah, prove it.
I feel like if you got everyone in the world to line up
argument. That's like
and go,
I can fly. You can't prove I can't fly.
Next. That's a bit different.
Is it?
That's like you could say that to anything. You can't prove that.
Why is it just black people?
Oh my god.
Is there a diversity quota?
Anyway,
And we're not publishing this one either.
Nah. Just jokes.
anyway, I just thought that was fucking crazy.
Yeah, I don't know about that, eh? It's probably a bit too sweet for me.
Really? I don't think it's sweet.
Something about it's not doing it for me. Also, I think the GoPro's broken because it's been on that for ages.
He looks like
Do you want to go look at it or not?
oh, who does he look like?
He looks like the
He's an
he
actor.
looks like Pedro.
He's a mix between two actors.
Oh,
all it's
John
doing.
Leguizamo.
Is it working? Audio only.
Fine.
So strong and powerful.
He looks like this guy.
He kind of does, yeah.
Anyway,
John. Let's just do like a fight companion, but watch porn.
what?
Porn companion.
Wow. Sure.
Oh wait, did you? Is it not
you guys
working?
were
You don't-
Cody has my phone locked. I haven't watched porn for months.
Can I come over and watch porn?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, did you figure? Is it? You don't know.
Don't know what. I don't know. It's spinning saying powering off, so I'm assuming not.
Why?
But it was recording fine. Normally it records and then it goes into like a shutdown mode.
Is it full?
Nah, it's all cleared, ready to go. So I think it's just glitched out. So
You want to fix it?
I think it's still recording.
We can re-listen to the podcast and just like mime it. I'll knock the glass over. And
I can stop it and reset it, or we can trust that
Up to you.
it's actually working.
It's not a huge deal.
Yeah, it's not a huge deal.
Except it just means you can't put this video on anyway.
Fuck video.
it's all about the radio.
Why didn't that shoot? If it
Because
was
you
like-
got to cock it
gotta
first, mate.
Cock it
cock it.
before you put the cap in.
Oh, before.
Yeah.
Why?
That's why I fucked up and got it jammed in there.
I think I've just done the same.
You got to load it, pop it.
No, cock it, load it, pop it, bop it, twist it.
Did you ever
Not
have
how
one
you
of them?
eat it,
Me
Oreo.
either.
Yeah, so you cock it, pop it,
Showed it.
show that.
If that picture just fell, I'd be so gut.
No, I hope it falls so I can figure out a better frame for you.
We were having another argument at work the other day, which reminded me of you two because I'm sure you have both got strong opinions on this.
Who is we? Oh, you can't tell
Here
me.
we go.
People that we work with, pretty much everyone we work with except for you two, were
Well,
sitting around at Smoko.
Okay.
And
Why?
then
When was I out with you?
no, I think it was like
What happened to the no work rule?
because you only work like once every 8
I was
years.
there all week this week.
Do you guys order your meat like at the deli?
I don't ever order meat at the deli.
Don't you?
I'll go to the deli
Coles
and get
doesn't have
meat.
a deli anymore.
Oh, really?
What?
Fuck.
Coles-
Well,
the
this
Coles near
question
us
is
does.
null and void.
But I used to go to the
No,
deli.
the Coles near us has a deli still.
Yeah, that's weird.
Okay. Yeah, I wanted. I just
So
took
what
it
if
out.
you want-
It's all packaged now. Like whatever you want's packaged. Yeah.
So if you had to get like a kilo of chicken, you'd have
To
to
get
like
85 packs. It's like the caps you ordered.
I used to go to the deli, so I'll pretend I'm me
Okay.
a year ago.
How do you order? Do you order by weight or by price or
Oh,
by...
order. Okay. I thought you meant...
Because this made me get
when you say order, I thought you like pre-call up and be like, hey.
Just when you walk up to the deli and go, can I get this?
Yeah, okay.
It made me like, once everyone at work told us the different ways they order, I'm like, holy shit. I just thought like the 12-year-old behind the counter just like
I go back.
fisted the meat and they're like,
Yeah.
put it on there. But you've got to like know dollar value, weight,
Oh, okay.
value.
This is my autism again.
Wait,
This is me going, I want a kilo of blah, blah, blah. And they're like, it's half a kilo. And I'm like, yeah, good enough.
You tried your best.
I do that. No, I go by quantity, like, because I know how much I need or want. It's like,
What?
I
You know
want,
you want 64 pieces of
I-
salami.
when Nikita said, like, just touching on that awkwardness, I get awkward like that as well. At the
like
just
if,
at the
if it's
deli,
within a kilo, I'll take it.
yeah, just at the deli. Nikita will send me. We'll be shopping, and she'll be like, "Oh, you go to the deli and get this, and I'll keep shopping, so it's quicker." And she'll be like, "Get 500 grams of this, a kilo of this, and 250 grams of that."
Yeah.
And I'll see there's a massive line behind me, so I'll order like.
Oh, no.
And then I'll see like how slow they're going and everyone behind me getting frustrated. So I'll order like the first two things and then I'll just take that back to the trolley and then I come back and line up.
Oh, no. You don't want to be that guy.
I don't want to be like
That's me.
You're the string orderer.
I fully did that like the other week. Nikita's like, she's like, where's the bacon or something? And I'm
I'm
like,
going
I have to
back.
go back.
So the other day,
It's going to be quicker, trust me.
the same thing happened to me, right? I went to the checkout. I didn't go to self-serve. I went checkout. And she scanned all my shit and then I paid for it. And then right at the end, she realized, oh no, she started scan, like I paid for it and shit. I was about to walk my bags out and she scanned the first thing of the next person's stuff and it was a bag of spinach.
Yeah.
But it wasn't his, it was mine. He didn't put the divider fucking down like a cunt. And she scanned it and he looks over.
Also,
and
you didn't put the divider down.
yeah, well, I didn't know who was meant to do it, me or him.
And I was too awkward to ask.
Anyway, and he pipes up and he's like, "Oh, that's not mine, that's his." And then she goes, "Oh," and I'd already paid and everything. I'm like, "Oh, don't worry about it.
I'll pay
And
for
so-
your groceries as well.
Everyone, groceries
I don't
on
want
me."
those. I didn't want this spinach.
So I'm like, "Oh, it's all right. I don't eat it." And then I just
This is
picked up my
pivotal
bags
for our food.
and I walked out. And then I walked back around to the entrance and then I went and grabbed a bag of spinach and then I went to the self-serve and I paid for it. And as I was walking back past her register, she had walked around and we had to pass each other as she was putting the spinach bag back. And I walked out with my new spinach and I just looked down like, oh, fuck, she knows.
You just
that-
made that situation way
Yeah, I
more
know,
awkward.
I know.
That is
Just
a bit
pay for it at the
I
checkout.
should have. I should have done that, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Why?
Yeah, I
not the
don't
best
know.
moment.
You would do that. Would you do that?
I probably wouldn't do that. I'd probably, in that instance, I'd probably be like, oh, that's ours.
I'll pay for it.
Yeah.
I didn't realize. I just thought I'll make everyone's life easy. I'm not going to chew up more time, and I didn't want to make her feel like she fucked up and make it worse for her. So I thought I'd just bail. Everyone's happy, and I'll just quickly go do the self-serve thing. But I didn't anticipate her just putting it back as I walked past her.
How is it saving time? You pay with your phone now, right? I'm guessing you pay with your phone.
No, she would have had to
don't.
scan it. I would have had to scan that, and of course I'd pull my flybys out and scan that as well.
Why is it not on your phone as well?
What on my phone?
Your flybys and your freaking other shit.
I'm not a fucking.
Yeah.
I'm not submitting my shit to.
I've never
high-tech
done that
bullshit.
either.
You guys are fucking rich.
It's called credit card.
Yeah, I haven't gone to the whole card thing on your phone thing because I'd just panic so
Rookie.
hard. I'd be like, is this going to work? Because how the fuck is a card on this?
It is.
Because what I'd have to unlock my phone.
No, you don't. You just do this.
I'd have to do that,
Tap,
and then and then I'd have to like.
How was that so quick?
And then I'd have to scroll across to my Flybars app, scan that card.
You don't. It's in the wallet.
Yeah.
Tap.
What if you have 2 different cards running? Is that easy enough?
You just set your default one, and if you want to use the other one, then you got to pick it. Yes.
What if I have my phone on me?
What? Then you can use your card, but your phone is your wallet anyway. You don't have your phone. You don't
Okay,
have a
you got
fucking
me.
wallet.
I don't want to put all my shit digital. Like, call me old school.
Yeah, that's all right.
Okay, boomer.
You gonna store that shit on your mattress too?
Hey, I still use cash. Did you know that?
Yeah, old people are pretty cool. We
Wait, I want to go back to Delhi.
Oh yeah.
just while we're on that, we got our shower screen. It doesn't really relate now that Adrian's just bumped us back to that.
Yeah, because you're
Doesn't,
gonna go and then
doesn't really flow now, but
after your
anyway.
shower screen story. I'm gonna be like, "Wait, can we go back to meat?
Can you please give me another drink?
Meat in a can.
This is awkward. Can you
Do
give
you
me a
want
drink?
Do you want a meat drink?
We got our shower screens done today and we forgot to get cash out for the guy. And then we're like, fuck, who has heaps of cash? And I'm like, my parents, obviously, because old people keep cash at home. And I'm like, oh, I need like $2,000 cash. Do you have it? And she's like, just randomly had to tell me how much cash she had in the house. She's like, I think I've got like 25 grand or something in the house somewhere. And I'm like, I just need $2,000. Do you have that? And she's like, yeah, I could pull it together.
Somewhere.
Yeah, I could. She's like, I can pull it together as if she's she's bailing me out of something.
Let me bust down this wall.
And I'm like, sweet. And then she just rocks up, and just has to give it to me like in a sus way, like hand it over, looking away.
So where we were at today, getting money out.
Anyway, back to meat.
Nah,
Not nice, is it?
No, we're back. We're back to getting
back.
cash.
Yeah, no, still we're going on cash because you decided to dismiss the meat story.
No,
Not
we're going to
nice,
go back to
isn't
the
it?
meat story because I need to know.
Yeah, so you know what? How so we'd finished the work we were doing.
We busted ass to get out. Like we got to get out of here. So we like smashed it out.
Today.
Yeah, and then we finished, ready to go, and then
And I was like, she said she's going to go get the money.
Oh,
so we just had to hang out.
Fuck. So we were there for like 15 minutes or something.
Why are you guys still here?
She messaged and she goes, oh, it's taken ages because I can only take a little bit out from the ATM at
Yeah.
a time. I was like,
don't you have to go back for the doors and stuff?
Huh?
Couldn't you just
Yeah.
be like, I'll get it next time?
No,
Or you needed that to pay?
I don't need it, but like
invoices?
it-
this guy doesn't get
Yeah, right.
deposits before the job.
You?
well,
Oh, I know someone else that does that, and I'm like, we're like finishing jobs, and they're like, "Are you going to send us a deposit invoice?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we're a legitimate business."
I'm not, mate.
Go on.
Some of the shit that happened at this place, I don't know. Sketch.
Off record.
No.
But yeah,
Anyway.
continue.
Anyway,
Well, that was all I wanted to say. Like, she was obviously getting out $500 at a time, or
Yeah.
whatever the maximum limit is.
we well, Nikita did it for me. Somehow boosted our limit, so we have like unlimited now.
Withdraw.
but unless
Billions.
the ATMs have their set
Oh,
limit,
okay.
Yeah.
because they used to
Why?
catch us out all the time.
Oh, right. When you need to get money.
Yeah, when we like went to pay for something, and it'd be like, "Oh, that's $2,000 or something," and we'd be like, "Our limit's $200."
That's different though. If you pay with your card, like I get there's a limit. but
Yeah, so
like
all
to
our limits are
withdraw-
boosted.
Oh, even
Yeah.
to withdraw my, like
Yeah.
you could, oh.
I hate it when you go like you got the ATM cash limit, and you want say it's 2,000, and you try to pull 2,000 out, but it wants to charge you $2.50 to do it, and
Yeah.
that sends you over the limit and just denies you. Like fuck.
Hectic. Anyway, meat.
Yeah.
yeah.
What did you order by?
Well, it's been so long because we haven't because Katie went veggie. So
Just close your eyes and imagine you're at the deli. What comes naturally?
Well, the only time we really ordered anything was like, it'd be bacon, and it'd be because we have people over and
Yeah,
putting
yeah.
something on, and it would be like, I need 10 rashers of bacon, so I'd just give a quantity.
Yeah,
But
right.
like,
Oh, interesting.
or
Yeah, it
or
is interesting, eh?
it was always chicken breast too, but so you'd just say the quantity. So I'd always
So you
just
say
say
you
how
order by
many.
quantity.
Well,
Yeah,
if it's
depends what
something
you're
like a
getting.
chicken breast, yeah, I get
Yeah,
it.
like chicken breast and bacon.
What do you be like? Give me a handful of chicken breast. And
I say whatever Nikita tells me to
the
say.
12-year-old can only hold one chicken breast at a time. Oh, that's a handful.
No, so I've always ordered by weight.
No,
So I've always been like, can I get 250 grams of bacon or
Can you imagine having
500
like
grams of
crazy
chicken breast?
OCD? he's like,
Yeah.
no, it has to be exact.
Yeah.
You get the knife out and you cut it.
And I'm like, fucking,
Okay, wait. Now I
the
want to
kids
hear.
behind the counter must be next level because some of the guys, how do you order?
No, wait. Before I want to hear what the people at
Depends
work
what
said.
it is though.
Yeah,
Like,
so
when
we-
is it ever by weight or quantity? Like,
You can.
what's the two options?
So
Weight.
those are the three options we developed at work, and
Okay.
you're probably going to have a fourth one. So there was weight,
Yeah.
cost.
Okay.
So someone said, "Oh, can I have $50 worth of like
Yeah.
bacon or something?"
Which is
like,
easy because they just chuck it on until the
Yeah.
number goes up.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. Same with
quantity, and then that's it.
Okay. No. that's
What have
not
you
me.
got?
I go like,
it's such a
can I
shit
get
question.
2 handfuls of that?
Handfuls.
Yeah, just go 2
Yeah.
handfuls of that.
What if they got?
Do you look at him and go, look at your
No,
hand.
but they
What if they
usually
got
go
like,
like,
What if they got like Scary Movie 2 hands where they're like,
Would you like my strong
not strong enough. No, yeah. But okay, in saying that, okay, I don't do that for everything. And sometimes I'll be like,
handfuls? Interesting.
yeah, or I'll be like, just a handful of that or a handful of that.
Yeah,
Like,
because
and they usually just go-
this is what they do. They'll give you a handful and they'll be
Is
like,
that enough?
they'll be like,
Is
it's
that good?
300 grams, and you'll be like, yeah, sweet. Or you'll say, oh, a little bit more, a little bit less. Like,
Is that good?
That
Yeah.
sounds like it makes their job so much easier.
Yeah, because they don't have to be like,
Because they're literally just
One,
putting that bag on their hand,
two.
reaching
no
in.
one says,
Yeah, that's what they do.
I want 486 grams of ham, please. That's like, okay.
wait, when you order by weight, they do that anyway, right? Put the bag on the hand and
Yeah,
grab it.
exactly the
Yeah,
same. And then they put it on, and it's normally like, I say,
Just
250 grams of ham. They'll put it on, it'll be like 290 or something. They'll be like, is that okay? And I'll just be like, yeah.
I feel
Exactly.
like
So I just say, can I have a handful of ham? And then you get your 290 grams
Yeah.
of ham. It's not awkward.
I've never been like, no, I want 250.
to take some out.
I feel like there'd be a rule, like that they're told that when someone gives you a weight to put on,
You have to ask,
If
of
you're within 50 grams, you just ask them, like you say, is that good or do you want more? And then or do you want less or blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. And then they just say, oh, less or more or whatever. I feel like that's what would happen.
Maybe. I don't know. There was
Well,
just so many differing opinions. I was like, this
No.
is the toilet seat all over
No.
again.
The way I do it is the only way to do it because you, at the end of the day,
We didn't have that option at work between like
Do you notice
5
anything
of us.
different about the toilet at work?
it stinks like assholes.
There's no door anymore.
Yeah. That was awkward for me.
Go on.
Go on, tell us your story.
I've told you guys, so it's not that interesting.
Why did you set it up then?
Ash got stuck in the toilet like a damsel in distress.
Okay, no, there's a backstory to it too.
What?
When that-
I went in there to jack off and I got stuck.
No, so I went to the toilet, did my thing, got stuck in there with my stank.
I jacked off too hard, passed out, and fell against the door. Couldn't open it.
My semen got caught in the door handle. No,
It's
so
too slippery.
so I went, but the door handle wasn't engaging on the inside because it was all fucked. And then I tried for about 15
I
minutes.
can't separate your joke from the actual.
That lock hasn't worked for like a good month, I reckon.
Yeah, well, I think.
So I've never locked
Yeah.
it,
I'd
knowing
never-
that it
so
doesn't
I was
work.
I never
punching
lock
this
it
lock.
anyway.
I was fucking with the door handle. I got my credit. I had my keys in my pocket, and my credit card. So I'm like trying to fuck with the. I'm thinking, oh, fucking Maxwell Smart used to get the credit card and shit. James Bond it.
You have to bend your thing around the corner. and
Yeah.
snap that shit off.
So none of it was working. And then I was like looking at the hinges, and they're those toilet safe ones where you can lift the door off the hinges. And whoever put the door on didn't center them right. So the top one came off, but the bottom one was still engaged. So I've lifted it and I've like bowed the door off and just fucking, I'm like, okay, I'm just have to call or the boss. So I called the boss and I'm like, hey man, I'm stuck in the toilet.
How
And
awkward.
he's like, okay. So
Did
he
you
came
clock
down.
off?
Timer starts.
Did you leave your phone outside?
No, so he came in, he bought like a chisel and he was trying to like get the tongue of the door to engage and it didn't work. And then he's like, I'll pass you a thing over and see if you can jack the door up and just tried everything. And he goes, all right, stand back. He just boots it.
Where did you stand on there? Just one leg
I
against
don't
the
know
toilet?
stand.
I had to hide. At first, I like stood behind the door. I'm like, wait, it's going to swing into me. So I had to stand like curl up behind the toilet. And then he's like booted it in. I was like, ah, shit. Anyway.
So I'd say I went to the toilet the other day, forgot it was off and grabbed it and swung it to shut it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And there's like, it was like almost full.
So I was off that day, and then the Monday after I came in, and I was just like, oh, we don't have a door on the toilet. So my first 3 pisses, because I piss a lot at work, if you haven't realised,
Noticed.
the first 3 pisses of the day, I was just pissing with the door open so everyone could just see in. And then I watched one of our
second
fellow.
door.
Is this when you sit down and piss?
then I watched one of our fellow workmates walk in, and I was like, "What?" And then he shut the door to like the entire bathroom, and I'm like, interesting.
I was just like,
Everyone's, everyone's probably just like, "Why is James showing us his cock all day?"
But that door hasn't got a lock on it, and I'm petrified someone's going to open it and just like, hey guys, I'm just shitting.
it's fine unless you're having a shit.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
I don't like cringe moments. No, so the first time I ever got locked in a toilet, we were doing a job.
Do you know?
How often does this happen?
We were doing a job at a daycare
Was it
centre.
when you cried?
And it was an active daycare centre, so there was people everywhere, workers and shit, and we were just building the reception desk.
Yeah.
So I quickly ran off to the staff toilet, and it was just a single thing, and did my thing. I just pissed, and then I went to open the door, and it wasn't opening. I was like, "What the fuck?" And like, this lock's fucked. So I rang Adrian, and I'm like, "Man, come to the window and bring what I say."
You should like bring a ladder or bring something. I'm
bring
stuck in the
a ladder.
toilet.
I think it was bring something to pull the window off or do something. Anyway, he came around. He's like laughing at me. Turns out, I wasn't pulling the door after like engaging the handle. It was just the dumbest thing.
Like,
I just assumed it was like the lock wasn't working and the handle wasn't. It was just I forgot what the mechanism was.
There
I was
something
just
stupid.
I couldn't use the handle right, and he fucking laughed so hard. And I felt like he can't.
In like my first, what was it? Probably the first 2 to 3 weeks within getting this job with these guys, we had to fit a daycare centre again on the weekend. And it was me, Ash, the boss, and another guy. Yeah. And like, whenever I'm on site, I don't know what it is.
I don't do anything.
Yeah. I just spend the whole day fucking around. Like everything in the daycare centre.
Monday's going to be great.
Yeah. And we're packing up at the end of the day, and I was like, fuck, I have to do something good to make these boys laugh. So everyone was taking a load to the truck to load up all the rubbish and shit. And I came back before these guys. So I'm like, how funny would it be? Because I had to piss anyway. So I'm like, how funny would it be if I pulled my pants around my ankles like a fucking little boy piss?
It's just a tiny toilet.
Yeah. And I was pissing in the tiny toilet. And they never came back. And I was like, how long am I going to keep this joke going for? Because at the moment, I'm just standing in a daycare centre with my pants down.
All the way to the floor.
Then you look back at the security camera footage.
And I'm like,
Did anyone get the joke?
no one came. So I had to pull them up and I had to go tell them what I was doing. So the joke paid off. I was like, hey guys, I had my pants off.
No, you can't tell them. You have to save it.
I had to do it.
Guys.
I'm stuck in the toilet.
Because I thought it was about to be the funniest thing ever that they come in and just see my ass. I'll be like, how funny is this?
What's funnier than that happening was
If a director of the center walks in to lock it up.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting.
But what's funnier than that is the story of it not happening.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the funny part.
So I just committed to that for no reason.
Actually, that same day, because we forgot the radio, I found the kids' radio and it has like the Wiggles CD and shit in there. So I like tuned it to Triple J. I think I tuned them all to Triple J's, and the next morning they're going to come in. It's just going to be like deathcore and Triple J for the kids.
Oh, that was a good day. We had a like a posable skeleton in the room we were doing.
What?
Like
You posed in
a skeleton
sexual position,
yeah,
didn't you?
I did many.
You left it in a sexual position.
I don't remember. Maybe.
It's the type of shit I'm like, I'm going to forget to change this back and it's not going to be great.
Every time.
Classic.
What else we got?
I don't know, mate.
How long have we been going?
Another drink. You got another drink?
Another drink.
What are you drinking? Did you bring drinks?
I just have leftover drinks.
I'm going for a toilet break. While
You are?
get drinks.
All right.
What are you drinking? The orange lid one?
Yeah. The other ones. I think if I have the other one, I won't be able to drive home. Oh, man.
So what's your opinion on the universe?
It's not real. You can't prove to me it exists.
You're correct.
Therefore, it doesn't.
Technically, everything you ever say is correct. Say an incorrect thing.
Say an incorrect thing. Salt is sweet.
It could be sweet for me.
No.
What if my taste buds are defective? From my perspective, it's sweet.
Salt is sweet for the general population.
Define sweet.
What do you mean define sweet?
Tell me what sweet means.
Huh?
To define what sweet means. Tell me the difference between sweet and salty and sour. No, what's salt? What's
Savoury.
salt? Savory. Tell me the difference between sweet and savory. And you can't use the word in the definition of the word.
Oh.
So you can't say sweet things taste
Car, noun, car.
sweet. You can't say sweet things taste sweet, savory tastes savory. I suppose you could say sweet things are sugary. Oh, that doesn't work, does it? You can't describe something you can't experience. No need.
Yeah. I was thinking like you could probably go somewhere more technical and be like, because you have certain taste buds on your tongue that do sweet and certain ones that do that top note that do savory, and I guess you could like measure it, like how many are being activated. But that's dumb. Like that's not a good explanation. Hey James,
But you could explain which taste buds, and you could explain what part of your tongue detects it, and
define sweet.
without using the word
Define sweet.
without using the word sweet. If you had to come up with an accurate definition. My
It's
heart.
hard, hey? I was like, my heart, my feelings for you.
When you catch a gnarly wave, it's so sweet. I don't know why
Yeah, I don't
we come
think I
up with
can.
this. Why did we come up with this?
Yeah, where did that come from? What did I miss?
You said say a statement that's not true, and I said salt is sweet.
That's right. And I said define sweet.
Salt is sweet.
He said you can't. I don't.
I said
Oh my
technically.
God, I'm so
I
lost.
said technically everything you say can be true, or you can't prove it to be wrong. I didn't say that, but that's what I meant. And you said, "What?
I said salt is sweet.
Are we high?"
No. Are you drunk?
I did lace the room before you guys got here.
He's like, what did you put into this butterscotch?
I still got a little bit left. I don't know if I can bring myself to do it.
Why?
I don't know.
You don't
Jade.
like it. You really don't like it.
I think you've actually turned me off Bundy to like
To whiskey.
Oi, can we mix all of your can we mix all of your bundies
Yes. What do you mean?
into one
No.
and make half a glass of
Why?
just?
Terrible.
What
I'll
would that
do it.
achieve?
That would be.
Most of
That's-
them are the same flavor.
We would be
just
the
like,
only people.
That is a
to ever do
teenager
it.
thing to suggest.
Who wants to play King's Cup?
Like,
Do you reckon anyone's done it?
of course.
Probably.
Who?
Teenagers.
Prove it.
You can't prove it's
Teenagers. I don't know, everything at once. When do teenagers have everything at their disposal at
true. When
once?
they raid.
And then the last shot of absinthe in there. I really want to open that bottle of absinthe.
Open it.
I will.
How many drinks have you had? Next one.
Too many.
I've only had 2 beers
And whiskey.
And
and a
oh, not whiskey. I can
and a drop of rum.
Awesome. How many drinks did you have before you got here?
yeah, that's,
How cold is it, eh?
what is it to you?
How cold is it?
It's
Hey.
pretty cold, hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
Two
cold.
2 jumpers worth.
I normally don't feel the cold, but this year I'm like,
I'm not like in here. I'm not cold. Are you guys really cold now?
nah, I just couldn't be bothered taking my
Thank
jumper
God
off
the subject caught.
Why? No, I could bring it back if you want.
because
I was just being courteous.
Isn't there some Arctic chill coming or something?
is there?
No, Katie's
What?
talking about an
The second
Arctic
ice
chill
age?
supposed to hit like this weekend and last till Tuesday. But I looked on the weather app and the chill isn't any different.
How cold does it have to be before we get a day off work?
It doesn't exist.
That's only a school thing, isn't it, with heat?
It doesn't even exist on it.
Snow day.
Well, heat sucks because you can't cool yourself down as easily as you can warm yourself up.
Well, I mean, there's air cons.
True, we do live in the 20th century.
The cold snap. 6 degrees overnight.
It's been fucking worse than that.
Did you
I had
turn your
frost the
screen
other
off
day.
up there?
Oh, I just put it over here. I was reading here. Because I was like, if I, over there, and because I don't know how to zoom.
Holy shit, you just zoomed
Did I?
a lot.
How? What? Oh, I think I know why. Because I think before it was like this. And you can't. Why does it. Wait, what's that?
Oh my God.
Chill out,
Is that
man.
your dick?
Okay, now I can zoom. Okay, I don't know what happened.
How you doing that?
The same, what you told me, pinch.
Oh, really? Yeah.
What is that?
Pinch it.
Oh, it's frost. Okay.
Queensland shivers through Arctic chill. I think you can. Is that a tractor? What the fuck is that?
Yeah,
It's a tractor.
it's an irrigation.
Ice on it.
You used to work on a farm?
Spent a bit of time on a farm
Yes.
back in the day.
Yes.
Why does it look so rusted and fucked out?
Because most farm stuff is.
Why not keep it in the shed?
Because up until this week, they haven't been getting $12 per lettuce.
Yeah,
It's
been fucking
30
crazy.
cents
Have you
a
not seen
lettuce.
that?
What's that?
The lettuce price?
The lettuce shortage.
You don't shop at the same place I shop at. Lettuce.
Oh,
Yeah,
mate,
lettuce.
you're all about this
Which
ice
lettuce?
chill.
Which-
KFC can't even get lettuce at the moment.
What the fuck?
We went to Subway the other day.
And Jeff was like, oh, fuck.
Who?
Oh,
Who's that?
who's that?
We have a no name
Jeff
policy.
Bezos.
Jeff Bezos. To the moon.
We went to Subway the other day, and I'm like, every time I get Subway, I'm just lettuce, onion, carrot, and I'm like, lettuce, onion, carrot. She's like, we don't have lettuce.
No one actually likes lettuce though.
I do.
No, you don't.
I do.
You like the crunch.
You like
Yeah, it's texture,
lettuce.
but that's why I like. I don't know. That's not what you said. You
Just
said
tastes
no
like
one likes
water.
lettuce.
No one likes lettuce.
Tastes like
I like
textured
lettuce.
waters.
You don't
Textured
actually
water.
Prove it.
I like lettuce.
Prove it.
I'll
Eat a whole
order-
lettuce right now.
I would. If I had
I'll buy it off you for $12.
Yeah.
Wait, where did that go?
We don't do lettuce anymore. We just do spinach, baby
Yeah,
spinach.
nice.
But spinach isn't as crunchy as that.
We went through a phase like that.
I think it's better for you.
Then we grew up.
Lettuce is like 90% water, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like low calorie.
Wait, Popeye has massive biceps. Eat spinach.
Iceberg lettuce sells for $12 in Queensland grocery store amid floods and inflation.
serious?
Yeah.
12 a kilo or per head?
No, per.
See, each
Fuck.
hectic. Eh?
They reckon
And there's
I
been
think
no
this
lettuce at the Woolies near us.
CNBC economists have just come out with an article saying that I know is a recession a country-specific thing or is it a worldwide thing?
Depends, I guess.
I don't know.
I think it's America. They're talking about recession. Well, they're like pretty confident recession in the first half of next year. And there's like massive diesel shortages. So,
Shit.
Well, no wonder diesel's
Looks
so
like-
friggin' expensive.
oh, today it was like just fuel, like petrol was like $1.22.
What? Why?
Another
Where?
thing.
I mean $2.22
Another thing I didn't
I
realize.
was like, what? Where?
at $1.
Yeah.
Another thing I didn't realize until I like saw it with my own eyes. I was filling
I'm a
up.
lady.
No, I was filling up the other day, and then I was like, there was a truck driver in front of me, and then he paid, and he's like, fuel was like $1,200 or something, and I'm like, holy shit! I'm like, so every truck, like that's their fuel bill.
That gets
So
them to
then-
like Yatla.
Yeah, so then they're paying that to fill their tank, then they're paying a driver, and I'm like, how the fuck do they make money?
That's why it's
$1,200
expensive to get shit freighted
Yeah,
around.
hectic, eh?
$1,200 because they usually have
'Cause
two
then I like-
massive tankers.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, yeah. It
and
must
then
be
I'm
a
like,
lot.
oh, fucking buy something online. I'm like, oh,
How much?
$12 for delivery. Fuck that. Meanwhile, this poor cunt's filling his tank for $1,200.
How much is diesel now? It's like $2.10 or something.
I don't know. I haven't looked at the price for years. Money isn't
So they'd probably have two 250-litre tanks, I guess.
I don't know. What's a
Yeah.
normal car? I never got into that as well.
What's that?
Like everyone, when I was younger and first got my license, they're like, oh, how many Ks do you get to a tank? And I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know.
The
All I care
average
about
amount.
is how much it costs me to fill it.
Yeah, exactly. Why are we looking at terracotta pots?
So these pots, right?
Jesus.
These
At
pots,
Bunnings.
these
pots.
pots come from Italy. How can you sell a pot from Italy for $1.15?
That's a good question.
How small are
Like
they?
how the
Or
no, regardless of how small it is, how many do you have to fucking import to be able to sell it for $1.15?
Bunnings could be
Jesus, slave labour. Weaker
Pulling
camps.
pulling the wool over our eyes and maybe just using the word Italian as
No, on the printed in the pot, it says made in Italy.
Does it?
Yeah.
It's like Italian herb bread at Subway. Anything to do with Italy?
similar.
Similar. But
Are they,
yeah,
are those
anyway.
real small ones though?
Yeah, they are 9 centimeters.
They probably cost 2 cents to make, and then
But
5
still,
cents to
think about-
import in bulk, and then they buy them for 15 cents. So everyone's making a profit, and then Bunnings are like $1.15. They chuck a
But
dollar.
no,
on
but
it.
even think like you just said, right? How many would you have to import? In obviously, you ship it on a
so
container.
to get that, so to get that, you'd have to have all the machinery to make it. You'd have to pay someone to run the machinery.
Like how many containers do you
Then
need
someone to
make
load
it?
it into the container. Someone to drive the container
For
to the boat.
$1,200 a fucking tank
Someone-
of fuel.
To drive that container all the way across the ocean to Australia, someone to unload it, someone to then...
Yeah, but when you're buying bulk, they probably order 20,000 at a time. And if they're small... Like
20,000.
Probably more than that.
Well, how big are they? Like
9 centimetres.
9 centimetres.
So
what's that?
Like
So they're decent.
Yeah, say 100 mil.
And they stack inside, so a shipping container you could probably fit
100,000.
5,000 or something in. Or depending.
100,000 probably.
All right. Next week, I'm going to have 5,000 terracotta pots and you're going to stack them.
Yeah, but like Bunnings or something would probably order them. And like,
Yeah, they'd order everything in that photo in a big container.
Yeah, it wouldn't buy one
from
at
the
a
one
time.
supply. Yeah.
Send me one from Italy.
Yeah. I just still, even $6, $4 is mind-boggling to me. I was like, it's so...
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
It is very crazy.
I think our generation is going to be one of the last generations to just have everything on hand where we can just buy anything that we want on demand.
Like the crazy thing
hard times are coming.
The crazy thing about that to me though was more that it came from Italy. Like, I mean,
Italy's not that fancy.
No, not that it's fancy. It's
shaped
just
like a shoe.
It's pretty slum.
That's far away. I mean, like, I'm sure there's somewhere closer you could get a terracotta pot from.
People think Italy's just
My uncle runs a pot company in the city, if anyone's interested.
Yeah.
What kind of pot company?
I was going to say Arabica.
Integrity.
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 Yeah, I don't know. That's fucked up.
Yeah, it is. It really is. How does anyone get ahead in this world, you know?
But like, even Mac
Unless you do a cool dance on an app, become a millionaire.
Wait, didn't some TikToker...
Yeah, we heard that today.
Yeah, she was walking around with this... The client we're doing this job for, she's walking around with her phone on loudspeaker, and she was listening to some, like... It sounded like cop talk over a radio or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you... Or I think you asked, what do you listen to or whatever.
No, you asked. You're like, what's that?
And she's like...
Sorry.
Some TikToker fucking killed their neighbor.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
14-year-old TikToker, someone.
14-year-old. But I mean, what's a TikTok?
Hello,
Oh,
everyone. It seems like since the last time I covered a TikTok murder on this channel, more horrible things on TikTok.
What do you mean since the last time? Does this happen all the
I
time?
want to hear from the guy.
Did you hear about that chick? I'll just talk until he gets up to it.
No, go.
The chick in the States, it was years ago, and there's been like a movie and a documentary about her that convinced her boyfriend to kill himself.
You want to join us for
Really?
some
See that?
I think
Yeah. There's like heaps of messages and stuff, and he's like
Death.
going to kill himself, and then she's like, and then he tries to pull out, and she's like, oh, you have to do it. You're already like so deep into it, blah, blah, blah. And there's just all these messages, and then she like gets blamed for him killing himself sort of thing.
Is there any law
pretty
against that? Like,
So I don't think there was a law against it until then, and that's what her lawyer was fighting for. But
true.
I mean,
I
yeah,
don't really
I'm pretty
know.
sure she got found guilty.
I just want to read it. I don't really want to watch the video.
Yeah. You're like, yeah, what would the law be? It'd be convincing someone to be a fuckwit.
Yeah,
Coercing someone into suicide?
yeah, maybe.
That's weird.
It must have happened. I don't understand.
It was, because I said, I'm like, what's a TikToker? Someone who has TikTok?
Yeah.
But she said he
Yeah.
had like millions of views. I think he posted a video of him arguing with his neighbor for some reason, and then later on killed him.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. It's like Alec Baldwin.
This is someone different. This is not what we heard about.
Probably happens every day.
Yeah. Alec Baldwin murdered somebody,
Yeah.
Killed
and
him.
everyone just forgot about it.
Yeah.
Like, is he in prison or what?
No, he's not.
It was ruled like an accident.
But he fucking murdered them.
Yeah.
He legit pulled a gun out and shot him.
Tim Dillon went on his podcast like a month after he did it.
Yeah. I don't understand how he got off.
Yeah, I don't know. Because he,
I was listening to gun analysts talk about how that's like
yeah.
sketchy.
It's sketchy that he fucking... There's too many things that lined up for him to be able to shoot them and kill them. It's more of a conspiracy that it was an accident.
Well, the biggest thing was it was like, so the weapons technician was like a young female, like who was like not experienced enough to like.
Apparently
What's
her
sex
dad-
got to do with it?
Apparently, from what I heard, her dad was like a weapons guy, and she was like coming up underneath him or something, and she didn't know like everything yet or some shit. I don't know. This is ages ago. I don't remember all the facts.
Did you hear about the the fact they were shooting live rounds with the gun the day before.
Yeah. But that was like supposedly like she's supposed to be in charge and not letting that happen. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
it's all a
can't
bit
remember.
weird.
Pretty crazy though.
Did you guys, the TikTok thing just reminded me, it's not really TikTok because he did it on Instagram. Did you see the Justin Bieber thing today? Hectic, eh?
What? I didn't see it today, or maybe I did this afternoon. He's like said he's taking a leave of absence from performing because he's like disabled, like something
He's got
paralyzed in his face or something.
something Hunt virus or something, and half his face is paralyzed. And he's like,
Has he been vaccinated?
I can't deal with you, mate.
Hey, his wife, Alec Baldwin's daughter, got rushed to hospital having a stroke after being vaccinated.
wow,
Yeah, let's bring that one up.
it's your choice.
What's he got? Holy Jesus. Legit. What's that? Stroke related? Or what?
I wanted to update
No, it's
you
a
guys on
specific disease or
what's
something.
going on. Obviously, as you can probably see from my face, I have this syndrome called Ramsay-Hunt syndrome, and it is from this
It's pretty hectic, eh?
virus that attacks the nerve in my ear and my facial nerves and has caused my face to have paralysis. As you can see, this eye is not blinking. I can't smile on this side of my
Oh, it's
face.
that side that's doing it.
Yeah.
I
This
thought it was
nostril will not move. So there's full paralysis in this side of my face. So for those who are frustrated by my cancellations of the next shows, I'm just physically, obviously not capable of doing them. This is pretty serious, as you can
Permanent?
see.
Hey?
Is it permanent?
No, I don't
wish
think
this
so.
wasn't the case. But obviously my body's telling me I gotta slow down.
That's fucked up.
So I just had a quick look. So it's varicella zoster virus, and that's the same virus that gives you chickenpox.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but if it infects your ear, a nerve ending in your ear, then that happens.
What's the thing that Sylvester Stallone has?
I don't know.
It's got
Is that a
yeah. There's a name. There's a name for it. And he's got it. It's
Bell's palsy?
Bell's palsy. Yeah.
Oh,
What's that one? That's a virus. Is that a virus?
Nah, because I think
It's just a disorder you have, isn't it?
I think so. I'm not the scientist of the group.
I don't know, man. I can't read from here.
Bell's palsy.
Oh, it's a viral infection. You're right.
But it's like half permanent.
Muscle weakness that causes half the face to droop.
That seems like the exact same thing that Beaver has.
Is that my fucking typing?
What are you doing right now?
I'm trying to find out what virus does it.
Sucks to be the laptop guy, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, you just
Doesn't. You guys could keep talking. You don't have to watch me.
That's awkward as well, isn't it?
What if you keep talking?
I'm enjoying all the pressure being off me this week.
yeah, it's pretty cringe right now.
Where's your laptop, Ash?
Just gonna back out.
You're gonna knock a glass over again, mate.
I'm about to bust open the absinthe.
My face is paralyzed.
If I do one absinthe,
You can
You
open
can't,
it if you want.
You can't drive.
I don't want to. I don't know. I feel like it looks good unopened.
Do you want me to open it? It's like $50 for that bottle, and they still sell it, so it's not like limited
Not
edition.
that much, is it? $50.
I don't know.
No, it's not.
It's not. Vodka's like $30.
What? No.
30. The cheapest vodka you can get is like $35.
What? Like Smirnoff?
No, you pay more for that. No, if I buy vodka, it's like the
$80 at BWS.
Smirnoff.
No,
Absent.
Oh,
absolutely.
absinthe. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to like drink it all. I just
62
wanna
at
taste
Liquor
it.
Legends.
Can I open it? Like, will you get offended?
He's told you 64 times you can open it.
Really?
Ash, I give you permission to touch my absinthe.
Doing it. Touch my absinthe. Touch my green bottle.
By absinthe, I mean my dick.
tag on it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fuck.
I feel like I'm
That was
murdering a
that was
puppy.
my favourite bottle.
I can predict the joke that's going to happen as soon as he opens it.
Go on.
Now I'm trying to think.
Open
of jokes
it.
I can-
Go on, open it.
First, I got to take off the fucking.
Yeah, just keep that tag.
Time to devalue. It's that old that the label's just peeling off itself. It's been a while since I've opened a bottle.
ASMR.
Can I? Have you got your pocket knife on you? Yeah. You always have a fucking
Yeah.
pocket knife on you. I feel safe, but also in danger.
Yeah. It's a bit emotional because that was like the last bottle my uncle bought me before he died.
Oh, Jesus. Well, here's the uncle.
No,
maybe
just fucking
we'll
with
see him after we
That's
drink
that
it.
is-
This kind of looks delicious. The Green Fairy Absinthe Cocktail. Apple juice, lemonade, and a squeeze of lemon.
Lemonade. Dr. Pepper.
Oh, man. I just realised.
Why have you wanted this so bad?
I don't know, just,
I don't trust you.
I'm
Yeah.
here with my Swiss Army knife trying to fucking.
Do you want help, mate?
Oh,
Oh my god. Okay, no.
Christ.
You lose
why do they make these so fucking hard to
permission.
open?
Give me the bottle. Give me the bottle.
Oh, I got it. I got this.
ASMR.
Just explodes. Oh, does that bring back memories or what?
No. It smells like licorice and I don't want it.
It smells like licorice. Maybe I do like licorice.
Aniseed is absinthe is aniseed. It's licorice flavour.
Oh.
Actually, I don't want this.
half an hour.
I just opened.
We spent the first half an hour talking about how I don't like licorice. Can I pour this into here?
Pour it into your mouth.
Can I
Just
pour
drink
this
it.
into my rubbish? No.
Oh, that was bad.
Okay. So. Oh my gosh.
Does anyone else want to die with me or
No
not?
thanks.
I don't really remember what it tastes like.
That's about half.
I'll just have a tiny.
a tiny bit.
Where's the lid?
Oh yeah.
It's licorice.
Is it bad?
No, it's just Bernie.
It's really called
That's not that bad.
drinking on
Doing a
camera.
whole shot would kill you. It's just like burns a little bit.
You're really selling it.
Did I tell you guys about
Oh, it's 60% alcohol. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe half a shot was a good choice.
Are you good? Are you happy you did that?
Not really, no.
Was it like you remembered?
Wow. Doesn't that just look pathetic now?
It'll it'll stay there like that for the rest of time.
Are we going to do an Oktoberfest special?
No.
We can do whatever we want.
Do you own a Lederhosen?
We're the king of the world.
I do.
Do you?
Like traditional ones when I was over there, I bought them. Because if you rocked up to actual Oktoberfest with the fake ones, you'd get stabbed.
How many times have you worn them since?
Oh, every Oktoberfest. Well, before I had kids, when we used to actually go, you'd wear the real ones. So when we went there, we had the fake
And you go to the real ones.
When
get
is it?
Stabbed.
October.
I said that too in my head.
Is there a specific date in October?
So what's the
Or all of October you just get fucked up? We're going to do a month-long
there is.
podcast.
I think it starts in like September or some shit.
well, that doesn't make
Not
sense.
even joking.
Septemberfest.
So when we were over there, we had our fake ones in our baggage, and then we realized you have to wear real ones. So you got to go pay like, I don't know, it was like over €100 just to buy them. So you have to go to the actual shop, and they have just an entire shop of like the real lederhosens, and then they don't have change rooms or anything. So we rock up, and old mate's like, in his accent, he's like, "Take your clothes off and just try these on."
Oh,
It's
you're not
like,
going to do a German
okay.
accent.
No, I can't. Yeah. And so I'm basically in my jocks, just chilling, and people are just around and like in the aisle and shit. I'm just trying on
Were they
these things.
doing it too?
Well, when I had them on, I was like, I'm just going to pay for them and I'll just keep them on.
I don't want to get changed again.
There's me and my brother-in-law. And the girls got to go to like a spot where they got changed, like a change room, I guess. But it was like the guys just aren't
The
worthy.
spot where you get changed.
Get your dick out. Yeah, it was super awkward. But yeah, best time of my life.
Sorry, Josh Namish. Let's hope they skip this episode.
No, I love them a lot.
Second best.
Where's that absinthe?
Yeah. It's going to commit suicide. Well, that was the question I wanted to ask you. What's your opinion on... Remember at Subway the other day, Adrian and I walked in, and one of the workers there has many cuts on her wrists.
Wasn't her wrist though? It was the top of her arms.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
this
kind of-
also came up at work the other day.
It was kind
Did
of...
it really?
Yeah,
It was-
100%.
It was kind of from the wrist up to
From
the
the
inner
Subway?
elbow.
Maybe from the Subway. Maybe actually, because Jake and I...
Who?
Yes, we've all done it.
Well, he's been a featured guest and probably another future guest to try and redeem himself.
Damn it. Okay, go. Anyway, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just randomly came up at work as well, and then I got fully into it as well. But what's your guys' thoughts?
So,
I'm all for...
well, I haven't asked a question yet.
Check it out.
Legalize it. No, so...
Not okay to joke about.
She had short sleeves on.
Not
Just
okay.
Don't paint me in a box, Adrian.
Not okay, mate.
in the open, at least like, what, 20 to 30 slices from, scars.
Yeah.
Scars. Like, she wasn't bleeding all through my Subway. Fucking foot long.
Oh my god.
Extra sauce, please. So... I was kind of like,
You're digging yourself a
Yeah.
fucking big hole.
I don't give a fuck, man. Fucking, my argument
yeah.
is,
I hate orchestration.
I do. I think it's sad.
No more absinthe on podcasts.
No, I give a fuck. I think it's sad that someone so young
I'm backpedal now.
is going through troubles to the point where they would harm themselves, but they don't try to hide it. So they want people to see, and it's obvious what it is. It's not like I fell over at 60
How would you
60
suggest they hide
times.
it, other than wearing long shirts the rest of their lives?
Wear long shirts for the rest of your lives. Don't do a thing and then...
Do you think they contemplate that at the time though?
No.
Well, no, it's...
I don't think they're thinking about that.
How much
and then,
of it's
like,
attention? People do their thighs, right? Like, okay, well, I was telling you a story the other day. I was in Kmart. It was like 2 days ago. And this chick was walking around and she had both thighs from her knees up to where her pants were and probably higher. Just like scars, all like uniformed scars.
Yeah.
Like obviously cutting. And would happily wear high pants knowing that people are going to see him. She knows that they're going to know what's going on. So it's like, I'm not trying to hide it. It's not a thing that
Yeah.
I do for me. It's something that I want people to see and judge
Part
me.
of like I think dealing with it is they say like, it's like to own your trauma or own whatever it is because that's a part of who you are now.
Would I be a cunt if I was like, well, what happened to your arm? Like, would they get offended?
yes.
But why though? It's like, oh, sorry, I didn't realize what was happening. Should you not
Best time of my life.
wear a shirt? I don't know. Like, well, that was my question. Like,
Yeah, but say they did that when they were like 14 or something, like 13, 14. Maybe they wanted attention. Maybe they did fucking whatever.
Yeah.
And now they're like 25 or something. Maybe their life's turned around and they just want to wear a shirt to work. And now you're judging them.
get a tattoo and cover it.
Yeah.
What percentage of
I made a heap of fucked up decisions when I was younger that like I wish I never made.
yeah?
And like,
Go on.
well,
Not funny.
I could never cut myself.
I said that. I'm like,
I said I probably could.
like when I cut myself at work, usually when we cut ourselves with cabinetry, like melamine board, it's a slice and it's fucked. But
Yeah.
it happens unexpectedly. I couldn't anticipate slicing myself and just opening my skin.
Yeah.
But like the mental health aspect of it, I couldn't connect with someone who like I can't comprehend what they're going through to enjoy it. Or whether they enjoy it or not, or
It's a different. It's like a distraction from
Yeah.
pain. It's like
Yeah.
a different kind
I
of
think
pain.
it's like, yeah.
but there
like
has
a
to be some
release.
aspect of enjoyment, right?
No.
No.
I don't think so. I think from what I've got understood from it is they've got like, I can't really speak on it because I've never done it, but I feel like it's like an escape sort of thing or a way to,
It's torturing. It's the pain aspect.
Yeah.
It's like maybe it's self punishment. Like you feel like you don't deserve pleasure, you deserve pain right now. So
Yeah.
you do it. But when they get that pain, it's also a form of like, I enjoy that pain because I know I deserve it. Like it's like people who, the famous video of the dude is getting fucking booted in the nuts by that chick.
Yeah.
But that's what gets him off, right?
Yeah.
It's the pain, but it still gets him off.
That is a famous video. I'm not sure if my parents have seen it, but
world renowned.
But like the Pain Olympics, right? People like remember.
I don't think I
remember in
think
the
you're
old days-
overestimating how many people know what that is.
the Pain Olympics.
yeah, I know.
I know what it is.
what they
We
are.
know what it is.
Let's describe what
We're
that is.
fucked up though.
Not.
You said you're the one who introduced me to
No,
it. You
no,
showed
no,
me the
no,
dude
no.
slicing his sack
Oh,
open and his balls
stop it,
falling
why?
out.
No.
And that
Can't.
okay? Did he not enjoy that? Why did he do it? Did he?
You can't prove to me that he did
Whether
that.
he obviously he didn't enjoy the feeling of it, but he probably enjoyed the attention of it. He probably enjoyed the fact that people liked it and they enjoyed it
Yeah.
because it got shared and got attention. I don't know.
I don't know.
There has to be some aspect of pleasure somewhere. Not pleasure as in it felt great, but someone else got pleasure of it, which makes me feel good.
I don't know.
I don't know. So maybe
I don't know either.
yeah. It just got me thinking while I was getting my Subway made.
I said to Ash that I think like some people.
She went to cut the Subway. I was like, stop!
Yeah.
That was slicing the top of it. Oh, yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh no, that's not Subway.
That was my comment. That was my comment when we were discussing it at work. Where, like, I'll say like the chick at Macca's or something will put the FPOS machine out and see it, and I'll pay, and then I just like can't eat my Macca's for 10 minutes because I'm just like thinking about what could have gone wrong in her life.
Yeah. It's fucked. Like
Then
when,
I just loop back around and go, "Are you okay?"
and when you see them that they're so young and that they're going to, they're going to look back at it and think, yeah, it's just fucked. It's depressing. Crazy how different.
So Ash was in an emo band.
Cut my wrist.
Were you really in an emo band?
Was I?
Weren't you in like a screamo one?
It wasn't emo. It was screamo. Difference, man.
Alternative music.
do you call it-
Screamo.
At school,
It
didn't
has
you
an
have goth group?
SCR in front of it.
That was so good.
Yes, we were. No, it was a hardcore band.
Hard.
It just hurts different screamo.
I didn't know you were in a hardcore band.
I was, and then I left. I broke the band up actually. Yeah.
Everyone was arguing and I was just too
I
awkward.
was the glue.
I was glue.
It's like at work.
Basically. Ash is going to get home
Oh,
tonight.
it's so cold outside.
Ash is going to get home tonight and be like, let's see what this is all about.
I do own a chainsaw.
It's not funny.
It's actually not funny.
Do not laugh at the expense of people's depression. I've all been in that moment. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. Like I don't know what goes on in someone's head that they can just do that,
know.
and that's their way
Yeah.
to deal. Like I can't deal with internal pain by inducing physical pain. I know. I thought about it way too much this week. I'm like, yeah.
This week we only did it
Like,
today.
No,
Subway was today.
No, it was it wasn't
It was.
today.
Oh, yesterday. Yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday. Okay, it's still this week.
I thought about it so much this week.
It's still this week. Anyway, but yeah, I guess everyone's different, and I
I hope you feel better.
feel like I'm
soon.
digging a grave here.
Yeah. I had some people like doing it just to like see the healing process.
Yeah, that's what you said. Like, people want to see it heal.
Or like,
But then I thought, are they
or like to pick scabs because that's freaking
like when you
so satisfying.
when you slice yourself 6 times a day on cabinetry, they don't come back as scars, right? You never see the scar of the slice.
I see that one.
Yeah, that was pretty decent. that was more of a tear.
I got called a bitch for going to the doctor for that.
By who?
It was
The boss.
Oh, really?
He's like, and then I put my timesheet in, and he's like, "Didn't you go to the doctor for 2 hours that day?" And I'm like, "It was during work time."
Yeah.
And he's like, "So you want to get paid for it?" I'm like, "It'd be nice."
Yeah.
I'm like, "It wouldn't have happened if I wasn't at work."
Yeah.
Meanwhile, he says, "Don't say you're at work when you did that."
Compo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how people do it.
I don't know, I'm trying to find a scar. I
Sorry.
can't find one.
Sorry, I got all serious.
I just dream about the big crescendo.
Have you ever thought about, like, if I was to ever kill myself, how would I do it? Like, I'd do it the least painful way.
Head first off a building.
Fuck that.
Jumping off something.
Why?
I'd be too
Why?
scared to jump off because I don't want to die.
What
At the
about that,
same
like,
time-
2 to 3 seconds of just free fall?
That's
What
the
if you had a
best
second
part.
The
thought?
free-
That's
What if you had a
best
second
part.
You're
thought?
like, oh, what have I done?
That's the best part. You don't have no.
What gets me is when people jump off bridges with water underneath. It's like, Jesus Christ, man, what if you survive?
Yeah. You got to go head first.
And people
that
do
way too.
survive.
Yeah, you got to go head first.
Wouldn't you belly flop? Or would that slow you down? The drag.
I think that's worse.
I don't know.
I think you can still survive belly flopping. I think head first, you're like probably gonna break your neck and like
Yeah, true.
I don't know if that would be the quickest.
Train is like, you know when no shit. I thought about it, I'm like, jumping in front of a train seems like the most painful way to die, but it's the initial impact which knocks you out and the rest is just like,
yeah, it'd be
Mint.
pretty quick.
yeah.
I don't know.
But
Because I always think, oh, I just get a gun. And like, where the fuck are you going to get a gun from?
oh,
Anyway.
yeah, that's good too.
Just ring up my mate. Hey, you gonna go?
Anyway,
But yeah, have you seen Fight Club when he shoots himself in the head and he misses and he like blows his jaw off?
yeah.
Never seen Fight Club.
What? Have you not seen Fight Club?
No.
Just discovered that you're a loser.
Dude, wait, no. No shit. Watch Fight Club. It's
No,
one
no,
of the
don't-
best
don't-
movies
don't-
ever. I'm not going to
watch it.
spoil it. Just watch it.
What about the new Top Gun, eh?
Tyler Durden.
No.
Fuck Top.
Have you seen it?
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
The new one?
Yeah.
I haven't seen
Really?
the old. I haven't seen the
It's-
old one.
No.
I've never seen the old one either. But this movie, legit, Nikita
Made
and
you
I.
wanted to be a pilot. didn't
Crystal
it?
Lear
Yeah.
turned me off it by saying,
Yeah, I've
how
listened to
good
him
could
as well.
it be?
How
Wait,
good
Crystal
could it
Lear and
be?
Matt Delia
If
go
you-
on about Fight Club for a bit too.
If you go into it expecting it to be everything you know it's going to be, it's fucking the sickest movie ever.
What do you mean? I expect
Yeah,
it to
so
be-
like, if you
so
go
it's
in-
every Hollywood movie ever.
Yeah, if you
That's
go
Tom Cruise
in
has
just
been in.
expecting like a generic
Yeah.
action movie,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
this is going to be sick, but if you go in going, this is going to change my views on life
Yeah,
or something
yeah.
like that, it's
I'm-
going to be shit.
I'm not into Hollywood action. Like,
I'm
it's
not
pretty
into
fucking
movies
good.
anymore.
I'm not like Hollywood actions. Everything has been done, and they're just redoing it. Like,
Yeah, yeah. I never saw the first Top Gun, so I guess like I'm in the hype that everyone had on the original Top Gun.
it's like
But I
everyone who
wonder how-
watched The Matrix.
I wonder how many like throwbacks there were that you just missed. Then
That's what I hate about. when
Well,
they-
I mean, I caught
yeah,
the
sequels.
gist of
Yeah.
the first one over like years.
I watched a recap.
Like
It's just a file.
they do a recap at the start of
they
the
really?
movie. Yeah.
Oh.
Last decade on Top Gun.
For those of you who were not alive,
Yeah.
No, it's pretty good. It's actually
it's
like
an action movie. I can't do movies though. Like I just can't.
why
Movies are just not happening anymore.
I struggle to watch
You,
anything
you
at
have
the
to
moment.
you have to dumb down a bit for movies now. I feel like I don't know whether I'm just getting more like pessimistic with life and shit, or like I'm too. I don't know. If something's not realistic, I'm kind of like, that just
I
ruined
don't
the whole
care
thing
about
for
that
me.
so much. I just don't like that there's not enough time to have any like
Storyline.
real like character development or real storyline.
That's why Ozarks wasn't a movie, and like
No.
Breaking Bad wasn't a movie, and that's like Netflix
so
now.
good.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like they can make the story like it's all about investing the viewer, like the viewer investing their time and their fucking
watched
emotions and
those?
shit into.
No, I watched the first episode of Ozark and I was like,
Oh.
just couldn't get into it.
You got to watch more.
Keep going.
Yeah, I've
You-
heard that.
Keep.
Wait,
One day when I have time, I might.
I know what you mean because like people say,
but the thing is, like,
do you watch what's that fucking famous Dragons one?
oh, I love that too. Game of Thrones.
Game of
Game
Thrones.
of Thrones.
Yeah,
Like,
I watched that.
I've watched most of the first season. I'm like, I could not do it. And they're
Yeah,
like, "Get through the
you've
first
just
season."
got to push through the first season. And
Why?
then
That first season's good too.
it was all right. Like
Fucking
When it was
I
like,
went-
dick.
Nikita and I had to push through the first 2 episodes, and then we were like invested in
Yeah.
the characters and
That's
shit.
what it
and then-
is.
Yeah,
When it was
and then it was
incest
like go
couples,
time.
when it was incest couples then pushing themselves out the windows, I was like,
It's
That's
good.
why I wasn't doing it. No. It's just like I said, I feel if there's no story, or if I'm not invested in the characters, then I'm just fine. And I don't think they can do that in a movie.
Another thing I find with series though is you get to like season 4 or something, and then they're just like, let's introduce fucking polar bears or something.
It's fucking lost.
Have you started that other one?
No, not yet.
Oh, you gotta watch that.
What
I
other
still
one?
haven't finished the new Ozarks yet.
Oh, okay, well, when you finish that, it's on Stan. It's called From, and it's kind of the same concept of Lost, and it's the same producer as Lost, but it's still good.
Did you watch Lost?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
watch that.
It's pretty good. You should watch it.
Yeah, I should.
I'm not going to.
So I finished that, and then I
Did you watch the new season of South Park yet?
no.
And they released the movie. Have you seen that?
No.
Oh, you should watch that.
Where they release it?
It's pretty good. Paramount Plus.
Oh, so I got to subscribe to another fucking thing.
Just do it.
That's
for a
what.
month.
That's literally what the movie's about. It's called Streaming Wars.
Oh, serious?
There's Paramount Plus is surprisingly decent, I think, because it's got all HBO stuff, all
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I got to piss out my dick.
as opposed to piss out your ass.
Don't talk about me.
Don't touch my shower screen.
Don't piss in the shower
Don't touch my dog.
unless you're putting a finger in its ass because it's having a seizure. Pretty good, hey?
How's your new laptop going?
I don't know. I only opened it 2 days ago, and then I just updated it and then closed it again because I just have no time.
How good is having no time?
Yeah, that comes from being at work for 4 days of the week when I'm used to not having any days of work.
That's the dream.
Anyway, it's going to be good.
Thought I was going to have heaps of time this weekend. I'm just have none.
How did your show go the other day?
Pretty good. So the MC invited me to a show tomorrow night
Okay.
to meet some other people or something.
What?
Well, there's like another show I've been trying to get on, and they're like, oh, it's a curated show, so you can only
Yeah.
get on if they've seen you,
Okay.
or so on. So the MC's like, oh, have you been on this show? And I'm like, oh, they keep telling me it's curated. He's like, I'm the MC there on Sunday. Come along and I'll like introduce you.
Oh,
And
then
he's
you
like,
have to go. Oh, wait, but not to...
not to perform,
Okay.
just to come.
right.
And then,
My pants.
so yeah, I've basically just got to go tomorrow night to watch and meet people.
Yeah, rub elbows, eh?
Yeah, basically. And then,
Tomorrow night. What time?
7 it starts. So I'll probably get home like 9:30, 10 o'clock,
Brisbane or on the Gold Coast?
Brisbane. Then I got 2 shows this week and then 3 shows next week.
Jeez. Stepping up.
Living the dream.
Is it
The
gonna,
last show, not next week, the one after, is like some comedy competition. Which
you're
I feel,
participating in?
yeah. Which
What's
I feel
the
like,
prize?
I think there's like a cash prize and like performance
Yeah,
prize.
yeah.
So I don't
Okay.
know. But
Are you ready?
not really, no. Not really at all.
Are you going to try and get ready?
I'm going to try. We'll see. I might have to throw a couple of sickies
Yeah.
off the record.
But how does that help?
Um,
Because you're not going to like obviously go into the competition with new shit.
well, I've got 4 shows before the competition. So I've got 5 shows over the next 2 weeks.
That's still classed as new shit,
Yeah.
technically, right?
Yeah, but I mean, for open mic shit, I could get up there and be like, hey, what about cutting it? What's everyone think about cutting?
All right, let's have a poll
Yeah.
on the left side.
How's everyone order meat?
Fuck yeah.
So I don't know.
I think there's something in ordering meat because that's
You
something
think?
that everybody does.
Maybe.
You're talking about
I'd have to look into it.
that you won't ever use.
I'd have to look into it.
I got one.
What is it?
You're going to try and fucking knock shit over.
Came up with it today, actually.
Okay, go.
I didn't hear what you said. What did you come out with?
So we were fit in that kitchen today, and old love had the mop out. She was trying to mop the water up, but it was like a new mop, and it wouldn't absorb the water. And I was like, it's like when you buy a new towel.
Oh my God.
Have you ever bought a new towel and realised you have to wash it 600 times before it does its job?
What? No? Is that real?
Yeah, new towels like just pushes the water out, so you have to like wash it a few times and then
Why does it do that?
I don't know. Does it do
I don't know.
that?
It's something to do with the
Dunno.
industrial soap they use to wash it.
I guess I have noticed that. I guess.
Yes,
I haven't.
legitimate. I have.
Yeah.
buy
If I've
it
like
could be cheap towels. I don't know.
yeah, if I've dried myself with a new towel, it does seem less absorbent.
I've used a shit towel. It doesn't work.
Well, we buy new, like same with tea towels. When you're drying dishes and it just pushes the water
Okay.
in.
I definitely have
And then-
had that before.
It's such a Jerry Seinfeld joke. Like,
Yeah.
again, it's brilliant, but you know,
I feel like he'd be able to make it work.
You should send it to him.
But at the moment, I feel like I'd be on the drive home going, towels are less absorbent. That guy's onto something.
imagine if tampons are like that.
I'm going to follow him on Bebo.
Bebo. What if he has a vine?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so that was I don't know, just came up with that today. I thought it was
No,
brilliant.
good thought.
Yeah.
Keep coming up with them.
But
One day
yeah,
I'll
But the
steal
punchline
one.
would be: imagine if tampons are like that. We'd all drown in the Red Sea.
Oh,
God.
touchy subject.
Why?
Why would you?
He's the guy that gets pushed off stage because he's like, no, too far.
Yeah, too far.
I'm the guy they have the giant hook for.
Imagine if that was a real thing.
I'd love to see you just get up once. Because
What's the average like first set length?
5 minutes.
Okay.
5 minutes seems like torture.
Yeah, 100%. Imagine 5 minutes of nobody laughing at your first joke.
I watched Kill Tony and think I couldn't do a minute.
Yeah, it's hectic, eh?
Yeah.
I love Kill Tony.
5 minutes is a long time.
It is a long time.
Do people obviously a lot of people don't make the 5 minutes.
Most people make the 5.
Struggling.
Yeah, the range is like 4:30 to 5:30,
Okay.
but 5 is like
What if you fall
Perfect.
short? Do you just bail?
you can basically bail out whenever you want. Like if you say your first joke and get no laughs and want to be a bitch, you can
I'm
be
out.
like, "All right, that's me."
Having a stroke.
Or you could be like, you'd be like, this is all that I've got.
Yeah,
so
basically.
let's get through it together.
I said a joke on Thursday night that I thought it was a new one and I thought it was going to get a laugh. Got 0 laughs. Like the rest of the set was going so good, and then I used this one in the middle, got no laughs, and I'm like, "Oh, guess that one doesn't work." And then everyone laughed at that, and then I went on to shit I knew was going to work.
It's the admission of
Yeah,
your shitty
so
joke.
many people do it. Though I like don't like doing it.
But how much
So-
of it is the
but
joke?
it's so
and how much
easy to
it
do.
is
Yeah,
the
so
delivery?
many people are like, "Oh, this is a new one, so let me know what you think."
No.
But I don't like setting it up like that.
No.
Yeah, you don't do that.
Yeah.
Like you just say it, and if no one laughs, you're like, well, that's funny. And that's funny.
Yeah, then they laugh.
It's a fail safe.
Yeah.
What was the joke?
I laugh at your misery. Don't.
I don't remember.
You do.
I actually don't remember. I got the recording on my phone. I could look back,
Go for
or
it.
I could look at like.
You should do it right now.
No, I'm good.
You just get really awkward then. You're like playing with the mic.
No, because I got to piss again, and I don't want to like because I'm like it's close to shutdown time.
What were you talking about, the shower screen?
He said it's just been silicon. Don't touch it.
Oh, I touched everything.
I didn't have a shower though. I went to the toilet.
That's what I said. Are you fucking retarded?
God!
What? I said it. Huh? I was like, we don't go and piss in the shower.
Yeah, so what are you talking about the shower screen?
Just it was just like a general thing where it's like I don't know if you've been somewhere every Saturday for the last like 6 weeks or whatever. And then you walk into the bathroom and go, "That wasn't here last week," and then you're like,
Oh, let's shake it.
Wow, this is amazing."
Did you? Was that floorboarding in last week? All the brown stuff?
In the bedrooms,
No, in the bathroom.
yeah, it's been in forever.
I don't think I've ever been in your bathroom before. What? Because I looked in and I was like, oh, that looks cool.
The
Because
the
you're
guy,
talking about getting new flooring. I thought maybe you'd done the bathroom.
nah. So we did the bedrooms in flooring. So the shower screen and mirror guy came today, and he did the ensuite first, which we paid a professional for when we first moved in. And then he was in the main bathroom for so long, and then he came and he's like, "Can you come in here for a sec?" And I'm like, "Okay." And he's like,
Finish me off.
He's like, "I can't get this mirror off." He's like, "Do you know how it's glued on?" And I'm like, "I think it's just a whole heap of silicon." And he's like, "Oh, who the fuck would have installed this?" And I'm like, I don't know. And he's like swearing, like I could hear him swearing and sighing and shit. And I'm like, this is so bad, so awkward.
So you did it?
And I did it. He finally got it off and it just cracked in a million pieces in his face. And then he got to the shower screen and I installed that as well.
How the fuck did they put this in?
And that's what he said. He's like, who'd you get to put this in? And I'm like, I don't remember his name.
Should have said I was here when I moved in.
Yeah, and he's like, oh fuck. He's like, this is the worst installed shower screen I've ever seen.
So you'll never work for Civic, right?
Yeah, and I'm like, oh fuck, that's no good. He's like, I hope this guy's learned how to install shower screens by now. And I'm like, well, let's hope so.
I have it as of 2 seconds ago.
Did he say what was wrong with it?
I don't know. I did install it pretty dodgy.
If you weren't like me, you'd be like, I actually did. So, and make him feel real awkward.
So good.
Classic.
Anything to bring it home with?
If you have any mental health issues, call this number 1300. I actually
Find
know
a
the
number.
Suicide.
Is that how it feels to be on stage?
Basically, yeah. But imagine
all these other
way more people.
looking at you, and you can't move.
Yeah.
You have to stay there.
And there's a spotlight just beaming on your eyes.
Gee, that spotlight's hot.
She's like, "Gee, so it's pretty hot up here, hey."
Oh, fuck.
Classic.
Yeah, anyway.
Yeah. Nah, I recommend absinthe.
Wow.
I'm going to make a mission to finish that bottle by the end of the year.
What?
One shot at a time.
Okay.
Jesus.
I'll buy it off you.
All right.
No.
Good mission.
Is this half shot? It'll take you a long time.
That was a half shot.
No, like you got. There's only like 25 weeks left in the year or something.
Yeah, so 25 half shots.
It wouldn't take that long.
12 shots. What's a
I
shot?
reckon if you wanted to, you could like get it done pretty quick.
I'd have to do less other drinks during the podcast.
Yeah. Just drink absinthe.
That's my drink of choice.
We need to.
By
like,
Christmas time, Ash's voice is so deep. Just because his throat's burnt out.
we need to have one podcast where we have to Uber home.
Yeah, I fully feel like we need to have that
And
episode.
It needs to be Oktoberfest.
I'm kidding.
Why?
I don't know. I just want to wear my Lederhosen.
I don't
for the
like
first
beer
time in
that
4
much.
years.
I don't like that beer.
Well, you have to drink beer.
I'll drink normal
The point
beer.
was just to get drunk.
What?
Normal beer.
Yeah, can't we just get drunk?
What do you mean you don't like beer?
Like, I don't like Guinness and stuff.
Oktoberfest.
You don't like
is-
whiskey either.
Oktoberfest is like Heineken. Like, that's a traditional Oktoberfest beer.
Okay, I could probably drink that.
It's like, their beers are like 4 ingredient traditional beers, so you don't get like full hangovers and shit like that.
Yeah, right.
Is that 700 mils?
Probably.
Yeah, it is.
If you have standard shots, it's going to take you 23 weeks to get through it.
And you've
Like,
got 25.
What, 1 week? Or one shot per week.
Yeah.
So I have 2 shots per podcast. One at the start, one at the end.
You will not have a license
Wow.
by the end of the year.
This is incredible.
Well, one shot
This
of...
is like
okay,
those. This is like those incredible people that like walk Australia for a charity.
Could I take 6 months to drink a bottle?
What do you reckon, guys? Can I do it?
I'll just skull at one podcast. Well, it's 60%. So what's normal? Like vodka's 40%. So one shot of... What's like a shot of vodka? Is that a standard drink?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Or I don't know.
It says like 30 mils of like.
Let me do some research.
It's definitely doable.
I'll talk to the Green Fairy.
If you
see what
wanted
she
to commit
thinks.
to the cause.
Why though?
I mean, if
Yeah.
terrible.
I don't get why, but
why not? Okay, give me one reson why not.
Yeah, okay. I don't like this argument.
Yeah.
There's so many.
Prove to me that it's a bad idea.
you can prove it to yourself.
I feel like the best way to do it would be to start every podcast with a shot
Yeah, let's do a fucking tradition. So we,
for just you.
yeah.
I'm not.
All right, everyone sit still while Ash does his little drink.
Ash is an alcoholic.
Let's encourage him.
Yeah. Nah, it's pretty depressing.
I thought
It's
it
pretty.
I thought it was interesting. Like, I think I've gone off wrong.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. I think it's just that shit. If I had a normal rum,
But just rum. You don't drink just rum by itself.
no, rum and Coke.
Yeah.
But like whiskey and rum are pretty different. So if you're like a whiskey fan, you just swap them between them.
I don't know. Maybe I'll try rum and Coke again and be like,
I wish I had a whiskey right
yeah.
If you had a premix absinthe, what would you have it with?
lemonade and
Yeah.
something, right? Isn't that what it said?
Yeah, it had a little drink on there. It said lemonade, apple juice, and lime. Lemon. Lemonade, lemon, and apple juice.
Lemonade and lemon. Isn't there lemon in lemonade?
I would assume so.
Oh, this is.
Lemonade is
All right.
soda water and lemon.
I'm about to piss myself. Let's stop.
All right.